Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to the fourth game of the World Championship match between Nepomniachtchi and Liren. I hope that you guys had a good rest yesterday. It was a quick draw between them, and today we are at game number 4, and we will see who is the one who will come out at top, because for now it is Ding Liren who is trailing the match by 1 full point, and Nepo is on 2 points. Ding is on 1, but today Ding has the white pieces. Let's see what is the new idea that he has come up with. A very, very warm welcome to everyone in the chat. Guys, do you know what is the first move that Ding played in game number 2? What was the first move that he played? Hello, hello, Senthil. Welcome, everyone. Ding or Nepo, I don't care, says wins and reads. Magnus leaving has actually taken away the excitement for World Championship. I don't agree with that. While we all miss Magnus, I feel this World Championship match is very balanced. Of course, Nepo is looking like the stronger player, but one win from Ding and things will open up like anything. So the move that was played on in the second game by Ding with the white pieces was d4. He had opened the game with d4, but today he has gone for the move c4. Yes, Viresh, you were right. Today he has gone for the move c4, and with this he has taken it on, like the English opening. Now, knight f6 by Nepo. He's brought his knight out. Ding plays his knight to c3. e5. Now, have you ever thought about this? What is this? If you reverse the colors here, reverse the openings, reverse the color, which opening has been played here? Kumar Gaurav says, I really wish Ding wins today, and joining me today very early in the day, all the way from the bedroom. Hello, Amruta, how are you?
Hi, Sagar, I'm great. And I heard right now you asked which opening is this. And I'm telling you, this is
Reverse Sicilian, as they say. Isha
Yay!
Muradia. We have Gila Chess. Anurag MS says English. A lot of people saying the English, but it's also reverse Sicilian. If you think about it, Amruta, if I play knight f
You're ready
e4,
to accept that it's reverse Sicilian?
yes, I used to always believe in it.
Always, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So this is the reverse Sicilian, and by the way, let me see if the chat chess moves. Yeah, everything's fine, Amruta. I think the chat chess moves also working really well. So all is well. No need to worry. Let's go to the game. So after knight, if what I was saying is that if you start the game with 1 e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, this is how you would play the reverse Sicilian.
Correct.
Right? I mean, this is the Sicilian.
Right. If you go d4, it's open Sicilian.
Right. But in this position, he has gone
Knight c3.
white is black, black is white, and knight
And
f3.
the difference is you can still go d4. So, like, one more difference, right? For black.
Yes.
d5. I mean, he can't go d5.
But he went e3. By the way, one of our first members on this channel, Akshay Natu, member for 27 months. Thank you, Akshay, for staying a member. Backer of Indian Chess says, back here wishing for a Ding win. Hello, CBI. Thank you. A lot of people actually supporting Ding here, but also Nepo. They have kind of equal followership, Amruta.
Wow.
And now, after e3, the move that was played here was bishop to b4. Now, this is a very important move that Ding has played, e3, because you can also play g3 here.
Yeah, more towards dragon structures.
Yes, or you can play d4 as you rightly pointed out, or you could also play something like d3.
Okay.
There's maybe even
Again could
queen
go
c2.
towards dragon structure if he goes g6.
Yes.
But with e3 later, what did Nepo do?
Nepo went bishop b4, and Nepo is playing this like the Rosolimo now, right? Because
Yeah.
bishop on often puts his bishop on b5 in the Rosolimo, and this is bishop b4.
सब
Now,
बोल रहा है लेकिन पहले पोल किस पे पोल
who are they rooting for? So because
okay,
I
got
said
it.
it's
It's
around
almost equal.
equal.
They don't believe. Basically, they want to tell you, come on, Sagar.
No, I think it would be because I had put it once. Who do you think will? Whom are you supporting? Could be a different question though. Whom are you supporting
Right. Correct.
this world championship?
Because they might support somebody, but they might think that somebody else is going to win.
Right.
But
Right.
then is that right? Right support?
Well, if let's
It's
say
like Sagar, I support you. Go and play the tournament. But I know you're not going to win the tournament. Is that true?
I'm going to say the same thing for
Really?
you, that you go and play and you will win for sure.
Acha.
This is the level of your support.
You have to be realistic, truthful. I'm assuming Magnus is playing the same tournament. In fact, it was a very good visualization. So you
Yes.
couldn't win for that reason, and you were coming second. Wasn't that a big thing?
There were two players, right? Me and Magnus. Okay, so Queen C2 played here, and can anyone in the chat tell why is the queen well placed on C2? And then Amrita, you can explain because I think, as you know, in Sicilian,
Wait, let's ask the chat. One of the thing with the queen on C2, guys. Okay, that's cool. Anurag says heading to H7. Then Sumit says avoiding knight e4. Diagonal. D3. Control of c5. One thing is clear with the queen on c2, definitely it has an eye on this point, h7. That is for sure. The other thing is, yes, this square you can see e4 here in this case is prevented. That's another thing. And these are the two key things actually.
also Amrita, do you think that
Control of light squares.
if you play d5 at some point, then the queen also is very well placed on the open c5?
Yes.
So that is one. And the other thing could be that at this point, uh, queen does support the knight on c3.
Yeah, but I think I'm not sure if you would love to capture with the queen as such. I mean, maybe even b takes c3 could be interesting. But
Yeah.
yeah, I also as development for the queen, if you compare the other squares, you don't really have the good squares.
Right, right. That is true.
Queen on c2 is still the best.
Yes.
That way.
By the way, Amrita,
Huh?
we have a new member today, Kumar Gaurav, who's become the promoter of Indian chess. Kumar, thank you so much
Nice.
for becoming the promoter. Very, very kind of you. And thank you for becoming a member. To everyone who's new to this channel, our membership program is 100% whatever amount we get from YouTube of memberships, we give it to Indian chess players, and that has been going on for now for a long period. Akshay Natu, do you know, Amrita, that for now, first the base amount for sending a super chat was 100 rupees, right? Green one. Now it
No,
has
40
become
rupees
100.
also we were getting.
Yes, but now it's become 110. You can't
Minimum.
send no, maybe you can send 40, but if you want this green one,
Then it is 110.
then it is now 110.
Oh.
So अक्षय नाथू says YouTube के चालू लोगों ने सुपर चैट का अमाउंट बढ़ा दिया, इन्फ्लेशन. Also question, why did Kangana support Ding?
Because, that's a good one. Because
nice
he
one.
is against nepotism.
Oh my god. Wow, what a good one.
Actually, but there is one question about nepotism, Sagar. Tell me something. Like, suppose if we say Ambani's, there was Dhirubhai Ambani, and then there was Mukesh Ambani.
Right.
Now, Dhirubhai Ambani put so much hard work and raised an empire over there. Now, if Mukesh Ambani is adding his creativity there, bringing up new things, can we not call that also nepotism? But we don't. In businesses, we don't. Then why do we consider in this field if they have actually built an empire, right? As a brand is one kind of an empire, and if their kids get something out of the empire they have built, if they are doing quality acting, then can we say that is bad, or
Well,
that's a
I think
confusing question
in general, while
sometimes.
you can
Yeah.
say that the brand value is attached to the person who is acting, right? For example, the actor as such.
Yeah,
So there it's like a lot of you are individual.
correct.
While when you build a company, then there are many elements to it. So it's not just the individual getting. While as an actor, it all depends on your skills and so on for the one who's going to get selected.
No, but
So
even for the company, why should there might be better people at that point of time in the company who are dealing well, yeah, like the CFOs, the
yes, but the
people.
general, he never said that he wanted to keep that thing only talent oriented. While I think Bollywood or any such field or politics always says we want the best leader, we want the best actor. It never says we want to give it to the child. While in business, you can say, yeah, I mean, my child will be the next successor. I guess so. We don't want the best leader per se. Yes.
Mhm.
So maybe that is the difference. I don't know. Uh, we we didn't
I mean, there might be a lot of points here. Yes, definitely later, once the stream ends, Sagar, we can have a discussion on this.
right. So by
But
the
right
way,
now, the
here
moves are happening.
Nepo actually
Anyway,
voluntarily took on C3. And I think, Amruta, I have always been a bit confounded or confused
yeah,
by this
with what
decision.
to capture, right? Can we
Okay,
also ask the chat?
let's ask the chat with what to capture back on C3. You have three options. Actually, you have more. You have unlimited. You can take with the D pawn, you can take with the B pawn, you can take with the queen, or you can just say, I don't want to capture the bishop. I'll play bishop e2. Amruta, it's possible.
Yeah. By the way, people are asking आज ओपनिंग टूर्नामेंट नहीं होगा, उन्होंने नाम ही दिया है ओपनिंग टूर्नामेंट.
No, we are going to have.
अच्छा,
We are
ये
going to have.
gonna have क्या? Sanyogita, can you write to me on chessbizindia@gmail.com?
Okay, brilliant. So right now, if you think about it, Amruta, there are all these three moves, and I must also tell our chat that we can have a look at this same position. Uh, just a second. Should make sure that there is a new board that I can create.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you have it.
B takes C. I think many of the people, but actually, Sagar, everybody wants to try everything. So it's not like सबको B takes C3 मारना है
No,
या
but
सबको queen
we'll
takes C3
actually
मारना
get
है.
to know based on what our
Chat moves. Says.
no, based on what the reference games say. So this is the chessbase 17 and mega database, and if we look there through the opening, you will realize that after bishop b4 queen c2, then bishop takes c3 has been played 2435 times. So this is the main
So
move.
out of 2400, how many people would have, what would be the division for 3? That is the question.
So 1766 times they have taken queen takes,
Oh,
654 has been b takes, and only
D takes
15
is
has been
really,
d takes,
yeah,
because I mean taking away from the center is something that is not very recommended.
correct.
Also,
Also, there is no d5, cd5, knight d5 has happened. So you will have the double pawn at that point,
yes.
which is
So my
not the
thing
best.
is, Amruta, here, based on what we are seeing on our database here. By the way, all those who are interested in getting Chessbase and Mega Database, it's the link in the description. You can check it out and you can use it. All the top players in the world use it for their chess. For now, the move that was played by Nepo slightly I mean, sorry, by Ding, he took with the B pawn. And so everyone in the chat who said B takes C3, and there we have quite a few people who have mentioned this.
Anurag, Himanshu, Paras, Beloglavi, Manish, Viraj, OG, Shashank, Madhav, and Bhavana.
By the way,
Where
Bhagat says, दिन में सागर, रात में चेस के महासागर, प्रणाम.
Wow.
क्यों रात में चेस के महासागर?
He might be playing a lot of bullet or something.
I don't know. Bhagat ji, I couldn't understand, but
Ding can win this. Bhagat says, I think Ding can win this.
So, Amruta,
BC3 bishop at some future. That's why Abhishek had suggested that.
yeah, I
Otherwise,
mean, the
no.
natural move would be queen takes, but the main reason why black takes on c3, the reason is that you want harmony in your camp. And the thing is, for example, sometimes, Amruta, if my life I want harmony, I can just say that I'm leaving you and going. So same way,
Which one I was.
black is saying that look, I can go d6, but what I'm really afraid of is that at some point he might play his knight to d5 or knight to even a4 with the idea of with the idea of a3 b4. Say let's say I go here, and then my bishop might look a little bit misplaced out there. So what I would do is I would take here on c3, and then later on it's not what leaves the board that is important, but what remains on the board that is more important. So this thing, what remains here for black in this structure, this bishop being open, the two knights here, the pawn structure being solid, is very important.
Got it, Sagar. Beautiful explanation. You have played English opening, and I think when you used to play English, Sagar, did you feel like it is reverse Sicilian more, or you had kept the individuality of English opening? Because the Queen C3 move in Sicilian, it's somehow like more towards BC3.
Yes, I think
Naturally.
when I
think
used
there
to
is
play,
something
whenever
about this.
I
Yeah.
love to develop my bishop here on g2, and my 3 videos on English love on Chess Base India. If you haven't checked it out, please do check it.
Yeah.
Is
English
all
love?
on. Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
That's the title of the
yes.
opening.
English
Okay.
love.
Got it.
Sorry, Amrita. No, it's not like I have love with anyone in England or anything of that sort. It's just that I love the English opening.
Yeah, got it.
It's not like if I say my Marathi love means it's you. It's like okay, so
Tournament. Nalan is like, guys, I don't care tournament. Oh, Bhagat meant that you stream at night. मतलब अभी सागर रात को महासागर. That's what it is.
by the way, all those who are saying that change the
cool.
title, yeah, that's a good one because Ding is white and Nepo is black, so I will do that.
And Kumar Gara says, I bought Super Chat 2 times. Payment went through, but no chat was sent. Array. Okay. Kumar, why don't you write what you had written there?
Yes,
I'll
please.
read it.
Please send us.
In a message here.
By the way, if you see, Amruta, our poll is 54% say Ding Liren, 46 say Nepomniachtchi.
Wow, that's so close.
Yes, so that's
so
as I said, there is equal support for both
Yeah,
of them.
Yeah.
And now here Ding decides to make a decision. Like generally, what Ding decides to make a decision is funny, but
Why?
I mean
Ding will decide to make
decide. Ding decides that he wants the pawn on e4, and I think that's a very smart thing to do. Why? Because imagine that this is the position, let's say black castles, and you play your pawn to e4. Now here you will realize that one guy is very sad. Can you tell which guy?
For white or for black?
I mean, it's a guy.
No, but you're very sad right now, Sagar.
Guys, what is the... One guy is sad. No one is able to actually find it, Amruta. Very tough because everyone...
I'll tell you which guy.
Yeah. Please tell.
One guy.
No.
Okay, one second.
No, because the people have forgotten that there can be guys which do not... Like, we always think, oh, the pieces are the guys, right?
Yeah.
But the square on d4 is also a guy.
Come on, that is cheating. Because that is the first thought which came to the mind.
Exactly.
Obviously, d4 is so weak.
Yes, if I had said which square is unhappy, you would have all shouted d4. I said which guy. And so here...
Oh, that square cannot be a guy.
This square, the bishop can jump back, control it, d6. I can put my bishop on g4, remove the defender of the d4 square.
Then you have to say full game today d4 guy.
Okay.
You have to say d4 guy.
Okay. So now, the thing is, Amruta, because the bishop took here, b takes c3, d6. Now, what has happened is that this guy is not so unhappy. because
Acha,
the pawn is now defending that square.
he's not single anymore.
Yes, he has support. He's not alone. So now black castles. By the way, Srirang Nene, thank you for becoming backer of Indian
Yeah.
chess. We have 2 members today already.
Wow.
What a day.
Awesome.
Okay, castles. And now he took. By the way, Piali Ghosh says, why not Queen C3? Piali, it's also a good move. But somehow Ding chose B takes C3.
I think he wanted maybe more imbalance in the position. So with pawn structure, he
Maybe
gets
he
that.
wants to
Today
win
he's
today.
white. He really wants to win, which means he is in a better state of mind for sure. Better state than before.
Right. And then
Aradhya Bansal says, Sagar bhai, check the database. Daniel was mentioning this is the game Richard played in 2013 against an IM and he won. He is of course Ding's second.
right, let's have a look. Actually, that would be interesting to see because we were here, Amruta.
Hey Sagar from Kerala, is there any... No, hey Sagar from Kerala. Is there any tournament today? Yes, there will be a tournament
There is a
today.
tournament. By the way, guys,
Thoda sa,
I want to tell you something very important that is there. And I'm going to put the link of it in the description, in the pinned message because we have a very good friend.
Arbiter Vivek is asking d4, knight f4. Isn't it slight advantage for white? Who is a very good friend?
Sorry?
Very good. Arbiter Vivek is seriously trying to improve his game.
Yes, yes. No, Arbiter
Arbiter Vivek may be planning to become a GM.
Yeah,
Imagine.
You know,
if
yesterday,
Vivek is also playing and
yesterday
he's
Vivek,
also doing arbitering.
Vivek wrote a message on Twitter saying that, guys, where can we get the My Great Predecessors book? And Everyman Chess, London Chess Center, and everyone replied back saying that from here. And so I think Vivek is going to get those books and start studying them. Okay, by the way, just so that you know, here is something that I have pinned in the comments, pinned message, and I will also put it in our description as the number 1 link. Jonathan Rawson, he is from Scotland and he's an amazing guy. I just interviewed him. I actually grew up reading his books. I don't know how many of you know him, and he is in India, in Calicut, from Kerala. I remember that. And he is doing a workshop and simul on 16th of April over there. So guys, anyone who's interested.
Calicut is right. New name is Kozhikode.
Really?
Kozhikode.
Okay, Amruta.
Do you
Maybe
know the spelling of Kozhikode?
do you think it's the other way around or?
No.
Okay.
Do you know the spelling of Kozhikode?
Kozhikod.
Oh, smart.
What? Amruta, you are just making a fool of myself by saying smart. Okay, by the way, just so that we know, B takes C3 and D6, E4. And this has been played in 147 time. And if I press on Elo White, we have Carlson who has played this against Topalo from the Gashimov Memorial. We have, who else has played this? They were saying that Richard Rapport has played this, but I don't see the game of Richard Rapport, Amruta. Do you see?
Maybe if you go 1 or 2 moves back, by chance.
Let's say castles, or maybe we go ahead. There might be some transposition. Bishop E2. Anish Giri is always there. Amruta, take any opening. Like here, Anish has played everything, every possible opening in the world.
Oh my
He's
God.
always there. Knight H5.
Nihal and Prague have played it in black.
Here it is. Richard Rapport versus Ilya Zagaratsky.
So what would be the plan Richard followed?
So let's have a look at this game because Richard Rapport is Ding's second and he has played this. He didn't start because Nepo started with D6. So that game didn't come. Now it transposes Knight H5. D4. Actually, they are following this game. Knight F4. Bishop F4, EF4. This is what happened. And shall we see if this happened in this game as well between Nepo and Ding?
Chalega.
So he went Bishop E2, Knight H5. He did play D4, hitting the center. Oh, it happened.
Wow.
It
oh
happened.
My God. And
Bishop
white
F4.
is slightly better.
Yes.
Ding has more time.
Yes.
Ding is actually prepared.
Yes.
Nepo may not even have an idea that this was a game between Rappo and whoever.
Ilya Zagaratsky.
Yeah.
But the difference between the way in which Rapport plays and Ding plays is that after bishop f4, ef4, here Richard Rapport sitting here thought, why should I castle? So he went h4 in his game, which was a very, I'm sure, a very attacking game.
Whoa.
For knowing Richard Rapport, he kept his king on
Yeah.
f1 and
I,
he
I,
played.
I like that actually very much.
Yes,
But then what did Ding do? Castle?
Ding castled.
It's completely different, no? In that sense, if you have gone for something like this,
Yes.
he's gone for a very new plan now.
Correct.
But he is prepared because he has 1 hour 52 minutes. So what would be his new plan? Because h4, king f1, h5, वो तो अलग ही रहेगा ना? How did the game continue? Very in 1 minute, if you can show a glimpse of it.
Okay, let's have a look at that game.
Hi, Vaibhav Gautam in the chat.
Hello, Vaibhav. By the way, guys, Vaibhav is an amazing player. He is differently abled and he is he goes to many tournaments. He plays amazingly well. We are all very good friends of him and he is an amazing player. So, Vaibhav, it's great to have you here.
Govind says, please call Raja. He's struggling on his stream.
Really? Guys, please go to Raja's channel and at least send him love for all the hard work he's doing. Please do like his stream also. He's on his channel if that is possible from all of you. Raja is someone whom we all enjoy. We've done many streams together. If that is possible, that would be epic.
Sanyogita says how to get chess books in Jalgaon. Sanyogita, you can order on chessbase.in. We have a shop and we have a lot of books, so they'll reach. Of course, we do shipping.
Yeah, by the way, Amrita, this crazy game which you wanted to see was quite crazy because Richard Rapport's king went by walking to h1, not by castling, and then eventually he won. So that's how it happened.
Okay. Tithi Patel says, watching this after school directly. Kya baat hai? Amazing.
Oh, nice. Tithi is a nice name.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Tithi means date, I believe. Like a good date.
No. It's like a Tithi.
Right.
Tithi ke birthday, they say na birthday Tithi ke hisab se.
Yes.
So there are 2 days. Nalan says, I got first place in Kovilpatti, Tamil Nadu. Oh, that's great. Congrats. Which was the tournament?
Oh.
I mean, I believe it was a chess tournament. I got first place in handwriting competition in 10th standard, Sagar.
You?
Yeah?
Yeah, your handwriting is good. It's believable.
Okay.
But I mean, it's great. But I think
It didn't help me.
handwriting somehow being good is not really a very important quality because nowadays everyone types a lot. So in case if guys you are all planning to join a handwriting competition,
But let me tell you a secret, okay? This guy is talking all the things, but this guy attended a class. Can you believe it, guys? Which was that class?
what? Please don't. I don't remember.
You attended calligraphy class.
Yes.
And then right now you are
Because my brother's wedding was coming up and I had to write all the envelopes with the name of the guest. So it was a very practical use case.
Is that the true reason?
Yes.
And why? So if your handwriting was already beautiful, you wouldn't need to join a calligraphy class.
Yes, it was not very important, but it was. I don't know why we did it.
No, it was great. Nothing was waste. But there is another secret. But anyway, let me not share all the secrets every day.
No, you can.
One secret a day of Sagar.
You can.
During World
You can,
Championship.
Amrita. You can. By the way, guys, we have created the arena. You can join the Chessbase India Chess team. It's over there. And also, I'm going to, for now, going to change the pinned message. It was the Simul of Jonathan Rawson. But for now, this tournament for 30 minutes, we are going to play the opening which has been played in Ding versus Nepo.
Yeah.
So please do go there and join in, and we will be starting the tournament soon. Mubin says, hi Sagar and Amrita, love from Portugal. Wow,
Oh,
Mubin, very cool.
lovely. We've never been to Portugal, but I definitely want to visit it once. Next time we go to Spain.
Yeah.
Clara Alonso says, Sagar bhai watching from Gujarat. When we'll have tournament, it's happening now.
I think Clara Alonso won one event, I guess.
Oh, nice. Omkar says, sir, बहुत बढ़िया explain किया आपने. Much love from Rajasthan. Nice.
Arey, thank you.
Deboshnik says international master writing shadi ki card. Lol.
Well, I guess that's...
Oh, Grey Ninja says Sagar and Amrita watching from Vatican City. That's cool. I think Sagar has
No,
one favorite movie
Amruta,
from
that is
Vatican
not true
City.
what he's saying.
Which one did you see? Was that Two Popes?
Yes, I like that movie a lot.
Have you seen the Parati movie? Two Poppets. हाँ?
It's really there.
पोपट करके है
ऐसा है. Two
पोपट
poppets. That's not good, Amruta.
no
What you are doing is not good.
no sir. You also know I am not meaning that.
Okay, by the way, guys, we have put it up and there are many people who are joining in for this tournament so that
Yeah,
we can
Vivek
play.
has also shared the link, guys. Vivek is going to play.
Vivek, why don't you also play? It would be great.
Oh,
We have-
Sanyagita says Raja's stream, but he was sad. He ended the stream.
Why?
We should do a thing, no? Say
Why don't we go and
Join
yeah,
kind of a
I
thing.
will write to him. Maybe tonight I will write to him
Yeah.
so that we can do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
together or something so that we can have more people who will go
Yeah,
there.
makes sense. Chaitanya says watching from Glasgow, Scotland. Oh, that's cool.
Well, Chaitanya
Super
Jonathan
chatted.
Rowson, whom I just interviewed and spoke about, is also from Scotland. So
How to join? If those who asked, there's a link Vivek has shared.
it's also the pinned message.
It's also the pinned message.
And some of you will have to become a part of the team first.
Yeah.
So we are accepting that. Vivek is helping us with that. So
And then this is very cool, Sagar.
yes, this is your idea, Amruta. We are putting in action that every day the tournament which happens, we are actually playing. How about today we both playing together?
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm here for another 10 minutes.
Oh my God, Amruta always in very busy person, running here and I was going to say running chess base India, but actually just running from
Just
here.
running. Not running.
Guys, we have 43 people. It's starting in
Yeah.
1 minute. So please do join
Advait
in.
says watching you since 2021, chess has become a passion from a hobby. Thank you so much for those late night streams and what you've done for Indian chess. Oh, that's nice. Advait.
That's great to know, Advait. But
It's nice.
yeah.
But
No. I mean, it's great to know.
yes. Please accept my request to join the leeches. Jyoti.
Yes. All requests. Oh, I got it. What is the issue? I got it.
All okay?
Yes, all good, Amrita.
Sagar, yesterday you came 20th. Before that 30th. So
Today-
you should come 10th
Yes. By the way, this is the
or
position
first.
right now. Oh, 30 seconds. It's starting.
ठीक है, focus. Let's focus. अब तो हमें
Paras
आगे
Bhoir
बढ़ते
is the top seed. Chess 2007 is the second seed. I'm the 9th seed, Amruta.
क्या?
Yes, 10th seed now. Saumik, Prahlad Sen, Shlok. We have some great
Oh,
players.
it's starting. 14 seconds.
By the
13
way,
seconds
black to
the
play.
move.
Swinging bishop. Please play your move. G5 has been played by swinging.
He's
What an attacking move!
क्या ही?
Okay, this is. I never expected this.
But time क्यों शुरू नहीं हुआ है?
I have to make a move in 5 seconds. I don't know what to play, Amruta. H3.
But still time. हाँ, okay, got it.
Yeah, it starts after first move.
Got it.
Rook E8. Okay.
Hey, how's the plan of Rook E8?
Oh my God. This is a great idea, Amruta. Really a strong player helping me here to win this arena. Today I want to win it. H6. Now, Amruta, how about we improve our bishop?
I like it.
Because now we can counter attack. Sometimes people just attack too
Yeah.
soon. So in a way, I think this putting pressure here will become a very
Yeah,
important
because that
element
bishop
in
on
the game.
c8 is
Yeah.
not able to move.
But then now he's given me
Oh.
this pawn. Should I
Because
take it?
yeah, because we're not worried about the king. We
Yeah,
can
let's
and go
let's
safe.
chop it. And we are just calling the bluff that okay, you gave us a pawn, we are ready to take it. Because if he had not done that, Amrita, we were already having
Yeah,
ideas
yeah.
of
I
e5.
think he found a good idea to, create some play. It does justice to g5.
Yes, I mean swinging bishop, great idea.
Yeah, you must be a lawyer.
Why?
He did justice to g5 pawn.
Gee.
Sagar, it was such a funny joke.
It was yeah, it was a good one. It was a different one, yeah, like
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Amrita,
Really. I'll make more justice and lawyer jokes.
okay, now he's gone king h8. How
Yeah,
about
what
I
about king
take my
f1?
king
Yeah,
here?
I like that.
Or should we take another pawn? Be greedy.
Yeah, be greedy, be greedy.
Sure.
Yes.
I hope my king does not
By
get stranded.
107. No, it doesn't.
I have a 1 second increment. Yeah.
Cool.
We kept that because, we can get good quality games. Now the knight is hanging.
Yeah.
Kute.
Normally they say together we are strong, but guys, together we can be weaker because I might suggest him some wrong moves and I might confuse him. So
No, that's fine. I think for now it's clear that white is better.
yeah, rook c8. Do we exchange? Yeah, actually we exchange.
Exchange and
Takes and the other rook goes to b1.
really. Okay.
But
Yeah.
other rook goes to b1. Chal jaldi, don't
Or
get
should
shy.
we go e5?
No, don't open the king. It's a shelter right now.
So
Don't
just
go-
put the king
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Just irritate him with the king in the
Got
center.
it. Wow, Amrita, such a level-headed now. King e2.
Yeah, perfect. I know what
He
he's gonna.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
he's
gonna do
coming
that,
here.
and it's very simple. Go queen d1, or maybe you wanna go queen a4 and we keep our rook on f1. What do you prefer?
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
So rook
Because
b1
keeping
was a bad move by me.
yeah,
Very
rook
sorry
b1
about
was
that.
not very impressive.
Yeah,
Was not needed.
yeah.
But I think keeping the
Don't
queen.
always try to impress your husband or your boyfriend. Yeah.
Did he play? Why
No.
swinging bishop? Come on, you have only one.
Yeah, he played knight e7. Let's go queen d7. Chal, jaldi. Kill.
Well, Amrita, just don't make moves which feel natural. Yeah, it should also be good moves.
Rook f1.
Okay, just defending. And now shall we chop this?
Okay.
Yeah, let's take it. And now we can start pushing.
Yeah, he's gonna play knight. Okay, he has a plan.
What?
1 and 2.
Shall we push this
Chalega, and just chop that
and then
knight
take
off.
this?
Chop that knight off. Yeah, this was a knight h4.
He's coming
yes,
here.
take it. Take that knight.
Really?
Gone. Yeah, it's over.
Rook takes.
Uh,
I was not a big
25.
fan of that, but okay.
Yeah, he's 7 seconds.
Let's
Queen e4.
exchange c5.
Yeah. Yep.
I have a lot of holes.
Queen d3.
Oh!
Sorry. King e1. Forced. Oh no, ruke. Kilo. Jaldi kilo. 22.
Repeat. Draw. Oh no. You are completely crushing it.
Sorry, I think you are right about taking the knight.
Yeah, taking the knight was not needed. We could have always put bishop on e4.
Yes, absolutely. You're very right.
Okay, I did
Amazing.
not like the g5 plan, although it seems very natural.
Yeah.
Let's try something positional, Amrita. b6. My plan is to put the bishop here.
Oh no, I thought bishop a5, bishop a6, knight a5.
That's also
Your
possible.
Nimzo plan.
Yeah, let's try that.
Oh, this is fun.
h3 played. Maybe knight a5.
Do you know? Yeah, knight a5 is
Or do you think this plan was really good, what he did?
Yeah, I think after g5, h6 was too slow. But anyway, right now we've gone for b6. So let's focus on this side, bishop a6. चल खेलते हैं
By
ना
the way, in
फटाफट
the
because we
game,
don't have
Amruta,
too much
Nepo played
time.
rook e8.
Okay, then let's go rookie.
I mean, before b6, so now we
Yeah.
don't need to follow.
Now let's go knight a5.
Okay, knight a5. The idea is bishop a6.
Yeah. Sanagita says I'm supporting both because Ding is so innocent, an amazing human being, and Nepo is trying from years now.
Not years, I mean just second match.
Arshad says, sir, talk about Ali Khan today, 4th world champion.
Yes, Arshad. I have prepared something for Alexander Alekhine or Alyokhin. You know, there are many ways in which his name can be pronounced. Unbelievable player. In fact, someone whose games today we can talk for hours and hours about his games. So many brilliant games he has played. He was an amazing attacking player and used to sacrifice material like crazy. Okay, Amruta, now
Knight d2.
rook e8 maybe just.
Oh, you really want this rook? Acha.
Why not?
I thought the rook on 8 is doing nothing. Now we don't go with the same plan of rook 8 Sagar because our pieces are different.
Don't worry, Amruta.
Oh, he took on d file and he's allowed the rook to come on c file and put so much pressure there. I think that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Ronaldo. He was trying to kick the pawn.
But Amruta,
like
isn't this a loss of a pawn now? Okay.
Not yet.
Take. And rook c8.
But you allowed him bishop d5. Okay, anyways. Actually.
Guys, do join in the tournament. It is the World Championship practice event. Okay, Amruta, should we go and take? Because I'm a bit afraid of knight queen a4 tricks, but I don't think it's working. I think it's a free juicy pawn.
Yeah, take it.
So now this is hanging. Hanging. Oh, you want to go, Amruta? You had to go. Oh, queen a4. But queen a4, I thought that this is hanging. Hanging. Oh my god. His idea is to take here and then attack my rook and a7. What should I do? Yeah, I was a bit worried about queen a4 and I think it seems my worries were justified because now I do find it a little bit weird that my...
Oh, you took on d2
Yeah.
after queen a4. Why didn't you go back knight a5? That was the calculation for which we played knight c4.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now I need to go rook f8
Okay.
because now
Yes,
my...
not this.
Right? That was my plan, yes. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Is
Great,
that-
great. Play. You have 7 seconds, dude.
Is that trapped almost?
Almost. Like life in sometimes. We do feel. But then there's always
But what
way
about this
out.
move? Oh, thank you. I think I was just...
5 seconds. Now you better don't talk much. d5.
Queen e6.
Yeah, queen. It's all flowing. The whole plan is flowing, Sagar. Cannot take more time.
Oh, queen trade. That's a good one.
Why did you e4?
No, that's fine, Amruta. Now we can blockade.
Don't talk fast, quick.
This is actually a very pleasant...
This is the typical Alapin pawn structure, guys. Oh, b5 should have played.
I think I won. You forgot that there can be b2, b1.
Ready. Two checks. You have to still win.
Okay, but this is now done here. Queen. Mate! Mate.
Nice, mate. Whew, awesome. Ronaldo, very sorry for what just happened.
No, why
They played
sorry?
a great
Why
game.
sorry? He played well, but I think
No,
there
no,
was
no. He was
nothing
almost there in time. Yeah, he
time. Yeah,
was
only
like.
time, but the position was
Okay, but
completely.
why did you play Knight takes D2 and not Knight A5?
Yeah, that was correct.
That is why Knight takes E4
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
played, right?
absolutely, you are right.
Oh my god, promotion mate. Yeah.
By the way, in the game, what we are seeing right now is Rook E8 has happened,
What happened?
and they are still playing. Like it's
So everybody now can play Rook E8. Yeah?
no, they can play whatever they want.
Acha.
Oh, where is my game? Shit, I might lose a game. G5. Let me do this G5 plan, Amrut. I
Okay,
liked it.
let me really help you with that.
You want to attack, huh?
H5. Go H5.
No, Knight H2.
Yeah, don't keep telling the moves. They like even if they don't want to hear, they get influenced.
But this is just winning a pawn. I lose a pawn.
No, Queen H6 is there.
And then Queen D1.
Don't tell the moves.
Arey, Amruta, what is this?
Okay, see, don't say the moves.
Okay,
na,
but
you
now I
show
Queen
the moves.
G6 because then I can take this pawn.
Yeah, but anyway, we're not losing the pawn.
Thank you. You know, Queen D1 was a good move.
Yeah, it
Because
was.
Queen E4 BD3 Queen trap. So now let's go all out.
E5 is threatening.
But E5 is not a threat. I can move the queen. Queen G5.
Okay, go G4.
Let's attack. Let's finish him.
Push karo, push raho. Can I get a tournament link? No, I think can people join
Yeah,
in
yeah,
once the tournament
yeah,
has started?
yeah.
Yeah, guys, you can just join bindas, just play.
It's there in the description.
Queen G5. Wow.
Bishop H7, King G7. You want to trick them, huh? Nice. Amruta, very tricky girl. Tricked me. Now tricking others. But now Amruta, this is over, yeah? This is this is the
over.
dream situation.
Yeah.
Okay, but he wants to trade queens.
Sarvesh wanted your dreams to come true.
But no, this is nice because he wants to come to F4.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I trade the queens?
No, please, come on. Please don't do this.
Because then his pawn structure is just terrible. In endgame win. Knight is out of the game.
Queen H5, Queen F4, King G7. What
Queen
is
F6
Queen
check.
F6 check? Okay.
Okay, let's try it. I mean, I know you love to attack, so.
Not that way. I mean, I don't
No,
want
it's
to get
good.
into
It's
a
good.
bad position.
It's good. Good. Now I can take, but I'm a bit worried about one move.
Oh, okay. Which move? No, take. It's a good move.
Yeah. Or just do this. Just play simple chess. But I like your plan, Raya. This one. How can you stop it?
But you can't go to B6.
Why?
G4.
Nice. Let's do simple. Why do make things complicated? Complicated. Oh my god.
Nobody wants to, but
oh my
it's not
god.
in their control.
Amruta.
I get it.
Oh my god.
I got it.
Yeah, you saw it? Did you see it? Okay.
If I'm right or wrong, I don't know. No? Maybe not. I didn't see it.
Let's bring our knight in.
Nice.
Because go here, if he takes, we take with the pawn. And then our rook opens up. Queen e3. Okay, but queen e3, there is no point, right? I can go rook d8. I can... But now mate! Isn't this forced mate? Oh, he wants to take on f3.
But then you have just a piece up.
Yeah. But let's... Amruta, let's do this.
Oh my god. Wow.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Where queen h3 over?
No, queen g5 check. King h8. And no checks.
No, queen f6 check. Dude, mate. Not mate. King G8. Perpetual.
Okay. Perpetual. Oh, Rook D4.
Hey, but then
Now,
Queen
now it's
H3.
now it's done.
Yep.
Or not? No, no.
What happened?
He should have played something.
But dude, perpetual.
Oh, where?
Oh, he blundered. He blundered. Where is 2 seconds?
No, the thing is, Amruta, here he could
Okay,
have played.
what did
He,
you
he could have he
miss?
could have played knight f3 here, knight f3, gf3, and I think rook h4, and my queen is trapped. No, no, sorry, queen f3 first. I think that's a good position for him. But okay, I'm peace up. Fine. Let's go back to the. You have to go, Amruta.
Cool. I'll just check, yeah.
But I'm on position number 33. Oh my god, I'm playing so slow. Look at the number of games people have finished, Amruta. People have finished more than this guy has played 8 games.
Manu. And how many has won?
This 0-0 are losses.
Okay. So who is currently on number 1? Mr. 31, Dipton 32. Got it. Chal, all the best. I'll leave you right now.
Tahsin Mahmood says, I cannot sign up in Chess Ranga. It says it doesn't comply with Google's OAuth 2.0 policy. Thank you for letting us know, Tahsin. I will talk to my programmer and get it fixed there. Okay. Prahlad is our good regular viewer.
Prahlad Singh.
Yeah.
Being brilliant at chess. Hello Sagar sir. Arey, being brilliant at chess tournament चालू हो गया है. You can join. It's on the opening, which right now is happening between Nepo and Ding. So that
I should have
you
tried
can
to
kind
play
of
c5.
compare, how you are thinking, how they are thinking, what are the plans.
Hey, yeah, take. Okay. Take.
FM Nikhil Dikshit in the chat, he says, whom are you supporting, Sagar and Amrita? Nikhil, I am supporting Ding.
I'm
Not knock
supporting
out.
this fork here.
What about you? Sanyogita says, call me Swapnil. It's my mom's mobile. Okay. Sanyogita,
But
sorry,
Swapnil,
Swapnil. But then why don't you change the name
why don't you
anyway?
make a new account?
Because mom must not be allowing.
Does not comply with mom's policy. Like her.
Okay. Ding played bishop d3, says Liren Nene. So rook e8 ko he played bishop d3. Okay.
Okay, I'm just wondering if there is some tactics that could work for me, Amrita.
You might wonder for a minute, then you'll lose on time.
How about I go queen d7? Looks very interesting. Because I'm attacking here. And yeah, this looks good actually. Also, I have he went there. Okay, this is getting exciting, guys. Look, knight g4, rook d7, knight f6. That does. Oh, that works. That works. That's game over. Knight g4, rook d7, rook e8, pack rank mate. That's over. Game over. Wow. Wasn't that amazing? Oh, we are the third member for today, Chaitanya Singhal. Thank you for becoming booster of Indian chess. Thank you. Thank you. Prahlad Sen, that was a very interesting tactic. No? I think it's. You don't have a defense. Being Brilliant says, I just wanted you to know that I recently played Delhi GM tournament, scored 7.5. I have mailed you my games. Are you happy with 7.5 or not? Rookie 2, but then that's a check. And that's why you lose a queen for a rook. So Prahlad, that is not. Prahlad, help me to win the tournament. Resign. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Play. Queen takes c4. Okay, thank you. 22. I'm on number 22. I need to reach at least number 10 because I finished 30th last time, then 20th. Actually, yesterday I finished 10th, right? Already. Okay, let's do this attacking idea. You know, we've loved this attack. I don't know why Nepo didn't do it. It looked really cool and exciting. Okay, let's push forward. This is the way in which you play. Oh my goodness. You're going to get checkmated, Mr. Invisible 999. My queen is coming here. Okay, I know what you're going to do. You're going to put your knight there and just defend like... Okay, got it. I think I would like to play Queen G6 and defend that pawn. And my next plan is to go boom. Okay, this is not a threat, really. This is just no threat. I'm just okay with you pushing forward e5 because it helps me, I think, in the long run. Take. Maybe not. Actually, opening up this position looks good for white now because my king... Oh my goodness. You're coming out right at me. Okay, there's a question. What if bishop f5? Do you have anything on your mind? I like this move. But then you might say, oh, yeah, rook e3. Right. Okay, fine. Let me go bishop g6. How about that? Because you can go f4. Oh, what? No, he didn't play. Great. Can I go h4? f4 now he plays. But now I can take, no? Now it's a free pawn. Oh no, I can take here. My goodness, I'm going to get butchered. Not really. Here is an intermezzo check. One second, should I do it now? Oh, let's do it. Wait. Okay, let's do it. At least I won't get checkmated. Okay, you must take. Oh, you don't take. What a guy. He didn't take it. Okay, let's see what happens now. I take here. Check, I go here. Okay, this is winning for white, but Mr. Invisible 999, how you go? Invisible, let's take a draw. Let's draw the game. Come on. There's a draw to be taken here. Check. Oh no, I'm losing this pawn as well. And then I lose g3 and it's game over. Okay, draw, Mr. Invisible. Let's draw the game. No draw. Oh my goodness. He doesn't want a draw. He's like, I want to fight on. That's impressive fighting chess. Okay, now how do I continue? By the way, he did see my trap, so well done. I think I want to keep my king safe. So I would go rook f7, just keeping safe everything, and my rook can then swing over on the 7th rank. And if you give me check here, I'm ready to take and go king g7, queen e2. Really? That's a very sort of Not a great idea. Okay, now the way in which we can continue is first go rook f8, king g1, knight a5. I'm attacking here. And next move I can go rook f2. Oh, rook e4. You want to win this. Fine, rook f4. I'm going to stop you. Take. Ah, you're going? Bye. Bye. F2. Now your knight is hanging. Oh, you went there, but now I can take this. And can I take this? And now who's better? Okay, here. Here. Ah, you took on g3. Nice. Rook here. Oh, I have 1 second left. What am I doing? Take. What? Why did you give your rook? Why the hell did you give your rook and knight and everything? It's not like there's no increment. J&K gambit will not work here. Now I have 4 seconds. Now you can't win. Oh my god. Okay, last game. G5. Let's go. I have 2 minutes to win this. This is the attacking plan, guys. This is 0-1. If you play this attacking plan, you win. Last game, guys. Last game. I feel like I'm that little kid who wants to play that one more game. Okay, take. This is hanging, but actually it's not hanging. King g7 maybe. Rook h8. Idea. Okay, now my plan is just go in. No, this I think I can win this within a few. Okay, wait. Let's finish the game. What about queen h5? Isn't that a forced mate? Queen h4. How do you stop this? If you play f3, I have g3. Also, more beautiful is queen h1, king f2, and then g3 mate. Okay, James, you can resign. You can give me one more chance to win this. Come on. I can play one more game and maybe I can win the tournament or not. What is my chance today? F3. Okay, queen h1 and g3 mate. Back to the tournament. Can I win one more game? Where am I? Oh, I'm on 15th place. One more game. One more. Come on, one more. Give me one more game. I can reach 21 points. Oh, what is this? Master Madhav. Master Madhav, how come you win so many games? Master Madhav. Come on. That's crazy. You won all the games. Pairings are closed. Ah, okay, fine. Well, today I didn't lose a game. That is an improvement. Like I did one draw and then all the wins. But okay, I think couple of games were not so great. I could have also, I think I should berserk some point. I don't know when. But yeah. Thank you all for those who resigned and gave me more time. Master Madhav comes first. I can't believe the way he played. Master Madhav, I hope you played fair. That's very important. Remember, in chess, guys, winning is secondary. First is to play fair. And if you did, I am huge congratulations to you. Fire God, congrats to you for second place. And Shaumik, 10th B. Shaumik is the same person who gives great answers and he's finished third. So congratulations. From all the games that we played, what we have learned, and let's try to sort of synthesize a bit. In the game between Nepo and Ding, this is the opening. It's the idea that we are trying to use here, where you get to play against the same sort of the same opening that has been played at the match. And one of the ideas that we were very attracted to was after rook f e1, to go g5. This was the position we were looking at. And the problem which I figured out here after h5, which one of my opponent did not do here, is, can you find this move, guys? White to play. Why is this opening not, why does this not work? Can you figure out what is the move here after h5 for white? OG Gaming says, sir, Master Madhav is me. Really? Really? Okay. Great. Yes. This is the move which is very, very strong here, and many of you have found it. Let me see how many of you. Yes, knight h2 is correct. Senthil, Shaumik, OG Gaming, Anurag being brilliant, Priyan, Srirang, Devanshi, Rayan, Piali. Brilliant job. Knight h2. Now the point is, this is attacked. So what I did was, in one of my games, just to scare my opponent, I played queen g6. And here is where you have to find the next important move. What is it that white can play? And this is an important move. Knight h2 is, by the way, great because it is angled against g4 and also unleashes attack here. But this next move was very good. Senthil says, I played nh2 in all my games. Very good, Senthil. Excellent. And the main move, oh my god, guys, all of you are so good. You are so strong. And that is the correct move. Kumar Varun Sai, Chess Warrior, Rayan, Srirang, Mohammad, Pranav, Piali, Shreyas, Senthil, Devanshi. You go queen d1, you hit the h5 pawn. And the main thing which I thought my opponent would get afraid of was queen takes e4. But why does this not work? Anyone here? Why does this not work? White to play. Come on. Today you have to really train yourself and get better. Arijit says, I came 57th in the tournament. Fantastic. Insane Dude says, how to get this theme in Lichess? Insane Dude, you need to download a plugin called Prettier Lichess. Once you download it, your board will become like this as well. Bishop d3 is the move to trap the queen. Don't be attracted by this paltry little pawn. The move is Bishop d3, and Shreyas, Shaumik, Viraj, Viresh, Anurag, OG Gaming, Srirang, Rayan, Devanshi Seth and Ansh Bhargava. Well done. So, this plan of g5, although looks interesting, is not the best. I did play it a lot in the practice games, but it was not to be recommended, and for the World Championship match, definitely not the best. The plan, first one which we did with Amruta, was that we attacked the c4 pawn. Now, a very typical structure arises in one of the most common openings in chess. Can anyone tell me what is that opening where you get pawns like this? Anyone in the chat? Rayan says, first used unfair means. Okay, Rayan, how did you get to know? Is his account closed or? That's very bad. I think, guys, if you are on ChessBase India, if you are following what we do, and if you enjoy it, then the first thing you should, I don't care about you becoming a good chess player, right? I don't care when it comes to your integrity, your honesty. What I care is that. And then later on, if you become a great chess player, fantastic. But if you don't have the basic thing of integrity, you're not able to play fairly. You want this sort of validation from everyone saying, oh, you finished first. It just doesn't make sense. So please try to avoid it. Yes, Nimzo Indian, guys, not King's Indian. Nimzo Indian, in that you get this structure. Yes, I mean, if this attack you are talking about, that also happens in King's Indian. But the main is this 2 pawns. So I'll just show you how that happens. Is after d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4. And let's say I go e3, c5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop d3. I take. And one of the most common plans here, after you see this pawn, is to attack it. And one idea is to go b6. And can anyone tell me, how do you attack this pawn? How do you bear all your pieces there on it? Biswapreet Ray says, I am the person with whom you drew. Biswapreet, that's wonderful. Congratulations. I think it was game number 1, right? That we played, Amruta and I, where we were, I think, very close to winning, but you defended very well. Yes, bishop a6. Bishop a6, you put your bishop here, then you put your knight here. Bishop a6, knight a5. Remember this. You put it here, and then you attack this. Then you can get your rook here trying to open up and bear down here. So going back by this logic that we learn, see, structures are very important. How do I say? Structures in chess are like principles on in life. For example, being honest, being they are like the path which some of them have led, like the this structure. If you get on a chessboard, you should know how it is played in one opening, and then you can use that same knowledge in another opening. For example, here we see that rook e8 was played by Nepo, which was interesting. He wanted to put pressure here. Bishop d3 played by Ding. I'm not sure if bishop d3 is good. The reason why this is maybe not the best is because next move instantly he came here and he said, now I'm attacking here. Take this. And he wants to take. Sort of spoil the structure. And so Ding instantly had to move the knight as well. And then Ding played the move knight to a5. Sorry, Nepo played the move knight to a5, not Ding. Then Ding is white. Knight d2. Okay, I don't know if f3 was an idea, but maybe not. Yes, you just go g3 and you're not afraid of these light squares, the queen coming in trying to checkmate, because you can always drop down your bishop and defend against it. So maybe f3 is a bit too soon. He went knight a5, and now guess the move that Nepo played, guys. White to play, Ding played. What am I doing? Well, guess the move that Ding played, white to play. Yeah, I'm making a mistake. I'm going to remove the link from the description about the tournament that we just did, because it was great fun and the tournament is over. But I am also going to ask people here who are interested in the Simul and workshop by Jonathan Rawson in Calicut. Okay, I'm going to pin that on Jonathan Rawson, and he's an amazing. So even if you are a little bit far away in Kolkata, try to make that trip to in Kerala. Try to make that trip to Calicut. He is there on 16th of April, and it would be wonderful to meet him. Okay, so there was a super chat by Arshad who says, sir, it's an unpopular opinion, but Botvinnik once said that Tal was a very strong chess player, and had he focused on chess instead of having fun, he would be one of the goats of the game. But Arshad, isn't Tal already one of the goats of the game? And who knows, Arshad, if Tal had actually focused on the game, he might not have enjoyed chess as much as he could. We never know, right? Some people enjoy chess because they are able to express themselves in their lives in a way. I know there was a very wonderful message or wonderful thing which was posted once, that there was a tournament happening, and somehow I think it was Boris Gelfand was playing, and there was some kind of a unrest in his country, Israel, when he was playing. And I think he couldn't focus on the event. And when that unrest was solved, he said that he could play better chess and his results very much improved in the tournament. Somehow, if you are feeling good mentally, your best moves come out. So that, yes, he didn't work as much hard as Fischer. That's true. Tal did not work that way, but maybe that was the way in which he liked to play chess. That's what is my contention. But of course, if Tal could have enjoyed working on chess more, he would have become even, maybe he would have kept his world title for more than a year, right? He won in 1960 when he was just 22 years old, and then after that he lost it immediately in the rematch in 1961 and could never become the world champion again. So yeah. Okay, by the way, all of you wanted to go e5. Now e5, the problem with this move is that after d takes e5, let's say even if you win the pawn here, I guess you wanted to win the pawn on h7 along with your queen. I just shift my king to h8, and then when you bring your bishop back, let's say, because otherwise it would get trapped with this move, then this position already after e takes d4, black does not have too many things to worry about. If you take back, I could take back with the queen. Otherwise, you are not doing so well. So I think e5 as a move is not particularly the best idea. That's the reason why c5. This is a very interesting move, and in fact, I never tried it in any of my white games. I should have. And what I should have understood, and what many of you could have understood here, is that, by the way, c5 has been mentioned by Anurag, Dharmik, Aditya, Amit, Mahesh, Vinay, Ramcharan, Devanshi, Arijit, and Suraj. So here's my point. Why is c5 so interesting? Can anyone tell me? Like, is it because after dc5, Ding wants to take back dc5? That would be a terrible decision, right? Look at the pawns, all isolated and lonely. So you don't want to be taking that. But then why did you sacrifice a pawn? Can anyone tell? Yes, the main idea here is to push forward with the move e5. That is the plan that Ding wanted. Ding wanted to push his pawn to e5, and he was saying that, hey, when I'm pushing my pawn to e5, the problem is that the d pawn is taking it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play c5, move the pawn away from d6, and then push e5, hitting the queen. Okay, and also, if I get the pawn on h7, I'm more than happy. Nepo said, sorry, Ding, you are not getting any pawns. You are a pawn down. You want the pawn back, take it here, but then your position is just ruined. Your structure, your pawns are all lonely. So Ding says, okay, fine, I get it. I'm not going to take. But what I'm going to do now is push even forward, and he goes d5 with the two central pawns here on d5 and e5. This is looking really, really exciting, guys. d5 and e5. Amazing, right? This is actually getting so intense, because now with these two pawns, let's say that you decide to attack this pawn. What is the very simple move that white will do? Yes, Harsh Verma says, I just gave my JEE mains and now I can watch the rest of the championship. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. How were your exams? I hope they went well. Yes, all of you who said C4, brilliant. Because now you've just centrally locked up this structure beautifully, and white is better because these pawns are just very strong. They also cut out the knight on A5. And remember this always, that when you are attacking, if one of opponent's piece is misplaced, this is one of the key rules that I learned from Gukesh recently when we were recording his Fritz trainer called Attack Like a Super GM, that whenever, and this is a very famous game that he played against Gawain Jones, I think you might be remembering it, that if the knight is in the corner of the board, you can really launch a very big attack there on the other side, and then for the defense you don't have enough pieces. So c4. Kumar says, what about b5? Interesting. I think this is a very nice idea and should strike first, because yes, it's kind of breaking up this entire structure. However, the point is, I want to loosen up the d5 pawn. But I think, Kumar, the problem is I will go rook a b1, hit your pawn, and if you take here, I will take with my knight. You don't have time to win the pawn because your knight is hanging. And if you take with the knight, I will take with the bishop. And if you see, the net result of playing b5 is that your pawns have all become isolated and weak. So b5, while being important, is not actually so good. This game is far from being a draw, guys. This is a very, very exciting and intense game. uh, okay, I have a question. If c4 is played here, because then I want to break up the structure, but then again it's like I get rid of my bad knight, but I also give up my pawn. And the problem is f3 would have always been a great idea, if I wanted to attack. But after g3, it's never easy to checkmate me. Why is this never a checkmate here, guys? Anyone who wants to try? Why is this never a checkmate? What is the move that is there always at white's disposal in order to stop the checkmate? Yes, exactly. Arshad 84, you always have the best, like such interesting questions. I think you're very passionate about chess. Could you tell us a bit more about yourself? How old are you? How come you have so much interest in chess to know things? Yes, bishop f1 is absolutely right, and all of you here have mentioned it. Brilliant. We have a very strong audience. Kumar, Shaumik, Kate, Kumar Varun, Indian Genius, Srirang, Chess with Akashdeep, Harsh, and Prahlad Sen. So what happens is that is not a mate. But these variations give you ideas. Remember to think this way. So now you think to yourself that, hey, this is a threat. If I play rook a d8 and my opponent is careless, let's say white were a bit careless and plays rook to d1, now actually there could be a move which can be played here by black. What would you play? Because you sort of synthesized many times. When I make a move like queen h3 here, a lot of people are like, oh, why do you ask such simple questions, bishop f1? But what you need to do is you need to synthesize stuff. You need to say, oh, the bishop has to take care of this role, right? So if the bishop has to take care of this role, I can actually make this role tougher for him, because now he's overloaded. He has to do both these tasks. And if you are careless, in comes boom. Right? And did everyone find this? Yes. Brilliant job, guys. Rook d5 by Kumar Varun, Ashok, Aditya, Chess Warrior, Saint Snipes, Karthik, Mahesh, Indian Genius, Jake, it's Siddharth. And if you are careless enough to play this move, then you know what's the thing that's going to happen next. It's checkmate over there with queen to h3. So just understanding what are the limitations in the position can help you find tactics. And one of the most important concept is destroying the defender or overloading the defender. Whenever you find that one piece is defending something, think of ways in which you can overload it. Okay, very good. This was a good discussion we had. And after d5, now it goes to now Nepo to decide how exactly am I going to stop Ding's idea of c4. Because look, imagine if white gets the pawn to c4, Ding will have built up his nice little center pawns, these two pawns just staring at Nepo's face, looking at all these four squares right in the center. How does black do? How does black go there? Arshad says, I'm 22 now, currently in final year of college. I'm a huge fan of the olden days of chess. It's just my opinion. I feel, as Fisher said, engines have ruined the beautiful game. Possible. Possible. Martin Green says, how come you are able to find some tactic instantly and takes some time for us forever? Martin, there are two things. First of all, when I commentate, I have the engine running here. That helps me. But also when I'm just trying to set up some kind of a tactic, my mind works like this because I've been asking questions many times. So doubling down the e file for black in order to open the e file That's a good idea. Let's test it. That's the idea. Kumar has said rook e7. Very interesting. I will go c4 because I want to strengthen my center. Rook e8. Now you are attacking here on e5. So let me just put my queen there to defend it. And also I am attacking your knight, which very clearly you have to defend, b6. And then we reach such a position. I think this is very likely that this could happen, guys. That here you have attack pressure on e5. I'm defending it with white. And black has sort of defended everything. How would the game continue? What should white do to make progress? It's clear to me. I feel it's very clear that white is the one who has the edge here. But how should we continue? What are your ideas here in such a position? Ayush Sharma says f3. Santosh Kumar says, hi Sagar, very insightful and instructive commentary. Thanks. This is my first comment on this channel and live chat. Very passionate about chess. Santosh, thank you so much for following, and I hope you have a great world championship following. This is one of the golden world championships, and what is beautiful is that FIDE is investing into getting great commentators like Vishy Anand and Daniel Dubov and Irina Krush. Chess.com is investing into getting great commentators like Anish Giri, Robert Hess, Daniel Naroditsky, Fabiano Caruana. And of course, Chess-Base India, we have the commentary. So, in general, there are many, many nice outlets where you can watch it live. Then there are roundups by Hikaru, by Gotham, by Agad Mator. There are by Fabiano Caruana. And so the way in which you can follow just being a chess lover, I think this is the golden age of chess information. Vaibhav Gautam says knight b3. I like Vaibhav Gautam, your suggestion. And clearly I can take here. That is one idea. The main reason take, and what is a good move for black now? Very quickly, guys. Very quickly. I want at least 50 of you to tell me this move. Black to play. ET Chesscom. ET Chesscom. ET says Chesscom commentary is really good. I prefer it over others most of the time. No, it's clear. Yeah, like I was discussing with Amruta and I said, yesterday, Nepo was following Anish Giri's game. And Anish is the one commentating. Now, how amazing is that? That the guy who is playing the world championship is following a game that was played against Ding. And that is the guy who's commentating. So it's very clear that that is amazing. But I don't know how many games Anish is going to commentate. Okay, let's see how many of you got this one right. I think I'm expecting, yes, A5. Kate Gaming, Chess Tricks and Traps, Prahlad, Piali, Shaumik, Rachit, Nalan, Rahul, Mrunal and Lusix. A5 is such a cool move. You just fix B3. And, just on the Vaibhav, this is a question to you, Vaibhav, and you don't need to answer it to me, just to yourself. Can you tell me, in your mind, which is a better piece here? Knight on D2 or knight on A5? Which is a better piece in general? Anish will commentate for first 4 games only. Okay. Great. Then we'll call Anish from 5th game onwards to Chess-Base. So, knight on D2 is clearly superior than the knight on A5. And sometimes chess is not rocket science. It's simple. If your knight is better than your opponent's knight, don't go out of the way to exchange it. It's like saying, I have 500 rupees, you have 100 rupees, take this and let's exchange it. You won't do that, right? You won't make a loss there. So you will try to keep it. You will say, oh, where are the 500 rupees there? And by the way, don't be so materialistic. Sometimes it's good to give up money, but not here. So rook a d8 is what we were talking about. And that has happened. By the way, your plan, Gaurav, Kumar Gaurav here was good, but Nepo has gone for rook a d8, c4 and b6. So we have reached a similar position but without rooks doubled here. The rooks are here. So now the question is, how should white continue? Because he has the nice center. I'm a bit against this move f3. I don't know why. I feel like it weakens this diagonal somehow. Also, the e3 square gets slightly weakened. Let's break down this position in your head. What would you play? Like, let's think about the move h3. Okay. Now I'm pushing your bishop away. First thought that comes to your head is, oh my god, is this sacrifice going to work? Not really, because after take, queen takes, the queen has entered the position and is closer to the white king. But what does the white squared bishop say? I'm just going to protect you, my king. I'm going to come on g2. I'll put my knight on f3 and you are safe forever. And also these two pawns very proudly say that we are going to stop any rook lift that is coming to the black king. So a move like bishop e4 just completely seals it. Or let's say even bishop f1, putting the bishop on g2, knight on f3. Game over. So no sacrifice is possible. What is the other move that comes to mind now? Kumar says knight e4 looks good, but Kumar, have you considered that your pawn is hanging on e5? You need to think about it. Today, by the way, time-wise, we should see, I think Ding has a 13-minute edge on the clock, which is good news for Ding fans. So h3. Now, here's something which will help you come to a decision. Who has more space, white or black? Because you have two moves here mainly, bishop c8 with the idea of coming to a6 or b7, or you have bishop h5 with the idea of bishop g6. All of you agree that white has more space. When someone has less space, what should they do? When someone has less space, what is it that they should be doing in a position? Chess Warrior, very good. Exchange. Mustafa, exchange. Arshad 84, exchange. So if you have less space, you want to exchange more pieces. Imagine that right now I take away all the pieces out from the board, just keep the queens. Black has no space issues because then black queen can easily maneuver away and there's enough space. But because there are so many pieces, it's not a great idea for black to keep more pieces. So what is the move in which you can try and exchange a few pieces? It's black to play. What would you do? Come on. Yes, perfect answer given by so many of you. Bishop h5 and Damayanti, Arshad, Mrunal, Dharmik, Manasa, Leku, Indian Genius, Srirang and Piali. You all are absolutely correct because you want to go and trade the bishop via g6. So that is a very good thought that you have. Now, if I am white,
So I will go. My plan is queen c3, bishop c2, rook d1, rook d3, knight e4, knight f6, check.
sorry, can you come here? Can you draw the arrows?
No.
Guys, Amruta has a plan. Please
What?
draw the arrows.
Did you get what?
I think this was your plan.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please show.
But I don't know if it is good. This supports this because I want to go here, but then I also want this rook here, and then it also needs to go somewhere here, so I need to attack this. So it's kind of a complicated plan. Also, I don't know if it can work. Until this pawn is there on f4, it is irritating. So I need to, yeah, something like that. Need to take a break at the right time with g3. Okay.
Guys, so many arrows made by Amruta. Did it make sense for you? But Amruta, even after
Giving him a
making
chance to say that, oh no, that's so crazy.
even after making all these moves, do you think that it makes any sense? Like that you have a plan.
Okay,
You know, one second.
So then we can check if it makes any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really getting late, so I can just tell you after you're done in 1 minute to test to do an experiment. Oh, Ayush Sharma says I've been walking 30 kilometers every day since last 13 days to reduce fat. Today is 14 days. Sagar Shah snacking makes me hungry. Oh, no, don't worry. He's not gonna snack. This is the only thing he's having. He's not at lunch at all. He's skipping lunch, and
Yeah.
he's being crazy actually.
I'm skipping lunches because I don't feel like eating so much.
So
Oh, Amruta, free.
Oh, sorry. Already there's a blunder. I can't come here, Sagar. Then the plan is
No. Play
okay.
bishop
First
g6.
I'll go knight.
Play bishop.
No, but okay. This if you go, then it's already I'm out of plan, right? It's not a right plan. Got it. It's not the right idea. Okay, but guys do suggest a lot of plans and all the best. Enjoy the training with Sagar Shah.
Arbiter Vivek Suhani, our good friend, says Ding is sitting more on the board today. I think he has gone in the World Championship zone now. Position is still good for him. Interesting to see if he can convert to victory today. Yeah, I think Ding, firstly, I was telling Amruta, I was asking her, do you think that Ding in the first and second games was just telling things like, oh, I'm not very confident, I am mentally not feeling stable and all of that, just as a ploy to make Nepo feel a little bit overconfident and so on? But then we kind of agreed with each other that Ding is too much of like a pure guy, sort of a very good person. You can see it on his face. And whatever little we know him, we've been following him since 2017 World Cup. We were there in Tbilisi. We saw him in many events. He's played in Chess Super League as well. I've corresponded with him. In general, I feel like he's a very truthful person. He just says what he feels. Like if you ask him which is your favorite song, he thinks and he tells. When I asked him whether he has a girlfriend or not, remember that interview of Who is Ding Liren? He spoke truthfully. When he said, I don't want to reveal the name, that was it. Like he didn't want to reveal the name, but he said, I have a girlfriend. So I think he's truthful. So first two games were very tough for him. And in fact, he started saying that he felt he had mental issues. That was the level of anxiety what he was at. But then, that's the thing about our human body or mind. And this is something for all of us to learn here. That imagine that something looks tough at first, but then you get used to it. You just go in there. You are like, okay, fine, it's tough. I'll go in. Like Ding. He had no option, right? He had to play. And then within 4 days, he's gotten adjusted to it. Yesterday he was smiling and he had a great game. He was actually at some point saying I was pushing for a win when he took knight takes d7, when he could get his knight from b6 to c4 and all that stuff. Today, he's already pressing. He's spending more time at the board. He's not going into the rest zone where he can, be away from the sort of venue. That confidence is coming back. And I think for Nepo, this is not going to be a good sign. If he loses today, it will be very tough. And I think this game for now, it's so nicely balanced. Like you can see the bar, it's at 0.00. But it's a complex 0.00. It's not like a very simple position. Arshad says whoever wins this match has to dominate the chess world, like how Karpov did. to prove themselves as a strong champion. That is true. You remember that in 72, Bobby Fischer became the world champion. And he said, like, uh, everyone thought he will dominate the chess world for years to come. Then he didn't play a match. There were many talks. Fisher was saying, I need these many euros, I need this many pounds, I mean whatever, dollars, to do the match, but it didn't work out. And then in 1975 they said, like, okay, Karpov has reached the finals through, and he has to play Fisher. Fisher is not ready. Karpov, you are the world champion. After that, from 75 to 84, Karpov dominated the chess world like no one has ever seen. He kept winning one tournament after another. He was winning left, right, and center. He won 2 world championship matches against anyone? I think it was 78 and 82. Who was the opponent? Yes, it was Korchnoi, guys, not Kasparov. 84 is when Kasparov came. Korchnoi. If you do not know about Viktor Korchnoi, please Google about him, read about him. One of the most colorful personalities in the world of chess. He's no more, but he played chess till he was 80, more than 80. And in fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in his 70s, like 76, 77, he also beat the young Fabiano Caruana, who was already a GM at that point. So, Karpov dominated really in a big way, and everyone was like, okay, Karpov, you deserve to be the world champion. Now, when it comes to our world of chess, post this match, imagine that Nepo or Ding has won. In fact, Norway chess would be a very interesting tournament, guys. If you know, I think Norway chess lineup has, actually, it does not have either of them. Oof. I thought it has Wesley, Gukesh, Fabi, Alireza, Aryantari, Magnus, Anish, Nordirbeck, Hikaru, and Mamedyaro. So it does not have both the players. I don't know when they will face Magnus, but whenever they face, whenever they will face, it will be interesting to see, because I mean, Magnus is still, as everyone rightly has said, one of the strongest, I mean, I would say the strongest player in the world. Okay, b6. Now I want to focus and I want to come up with a plan. Let's just think. I'm white here. I want to, in my mind, I was looking at a4, a5 ideas. It's not easy to execute. I am thinking, if I want to trade bishops, like bishop f5, but I realize that trading only helps black somehow. Okay, I get my queen in a very active position. This is what I like. But somehow it doesn't look that great. Actually, it's not so stupid, right, guys? Queen f5. My queen is well positioned. I think, Kumar Gaurav, your move now can make sense. This move b5. Because now you are hitting. So actually, this move b5 is definitely something that has to be kept in mind. The main point is, if you take, I know the structure is terrible now. Just look at these double pawns, triple pawns. But I take on d5, you lose your critical pawn. You will lose your pawn on e5 as well. Later, it might get weakened. So Mohammed says, I want to sack a rook for that knight and ruin the pawn structure for black. Mohammed, that's a good idea, Mohammed Shoaib. How do you do? Like, do you want to go rook b1, rook b5 and take here? Nice. Actually, look at Mohammed Shoaib's idea. He wants to do rook b1. Interesting. Let's say I follow the same plan. I want to come here. You go rook b5. I want to go bishop g6. But there is a classy move here. Wait, 1 second. What should black play here? What is the reason why there is a very strong move for black? Black to play. Yes, I love how all of you could come to this move c6. And right answer by Prahlad, Dharmik, Shrirang, Shaumik, Arnav, Tanmoy, Chess Warrior, Piali, Vatsal, and Nalan. Because with c6, what has happened is, if you take, I take back with the knight and it is game over. Look at this knight coming here. Look at the rook looking here. It's finish. It's very bad. So can't do this. And the main point is my rook is here. I wanted to push d6, but my rook is hanging. So every time black wants to play c6, you want to meet it with d6, I guess. But with rook b5, it just doesn't work. And maybe going forward with your plan, Mohammed, could be that you want to sack here on a5. But still, this position doesn't look great. I mean, I can go d6, but here there is a very concrete tactical issue. What is it? Guys, black to play. What is the concrete tactical issue? Yes, Mamta Kashyap, Chess with Akashdeep, Prahlad, Hypernova, Rook d6 is just game over. And then this is hanging. So, okay, this interesting plan but does not work. h3, by the way, played. And wow, this is what we were analyzing. Ding has played h3 after 15 minutes of thought. And we have that on the board now. Okay, so bishop h5 is coming in now. For sure. I'm sure. By the way, guys, for all those who are watching this, there are a few things that I want to tell you. There are the links in the description in under this video. I also one link in the pinned comment. The first link is Jonathan Rawson is in India. He's a very famous author, player from Scotland. He's here in Kerala, in Calicut, and he has done a workshop and simul on 16th of April. So if you are in and around that area in Calicut, think about it to go there. It would be really useful. So that's the first link in the description and in the pinned comment. Then I have second link, which is Chessbase 17 and Mega Database. By the way, Bishop h5 has been played by Nepo. He has played Bishop h5. If you want Chessbase 17 and Mega 2023, get it for yourself. It's this thing which I keep using all the time for all my analysis. All the top players use it. Then we have Chessbase India premium chess set. If anyone wants to ever get a good chess set to play and to improve, there are many people who are like, oh, I don't get a good chess set, what should I do? Well, the thing is, we have a beautiful chess set at Chessbase India. It's called the premium chess set. That's the third link in the description. Check it out. Then the fourth link is basically chessranga.com. This is our platform where we teach chess, and you can check it out. It's completely free. You go to chessranga.com, sign up, and you will get a huge number of positions and everything to work on. Then you go to fifth link, which is Lee Chess team, that always every day we have to play the thematic tournament for the opening of the round. And the last and the sixth link is basically chess clocks have been introduced in the Chessbase India shop. We want to make our shop better for all of you, and so that's the reason why we have a chess clock here. You can see here, these are 4 types of different clocks we have. This is one of the latest one, DGT 2500. If anyone wants the chess clock, please do check it out. Lastly, on Saturday at the chess club, please join in Mumbai. I'll be there in Indore. We have another chess club. Please plan it up. We have two chess clubs over there. I'm like Dr. Chess. I'm teaching people, helping them, playing with them. There are many people who come. So please do think about coming to the chess club. It's going to be great fun. And by the way, this is Jonathan Rawson in Calicut. If you want to be there, this is all the information. Let's go back to chess now so that you guys can focus on what Ding Liren will do now with all the links explained. Sagar, Temur is waiting for CBI raid. Is Temur back? Guys, if Rajabo is back there, please let's raid his channel. I am very keen that he has more people who watch him. Let's just go to his. I'll put the link here. Yes, he's live. Let's put the link in the description. I'm going to put it in, and please do check out his commentary. He will be amazing. You can ask him questions. You can ask him, what do you think? Will Ding play here? And he's played bishop e4. Ooh, he's played bishop e4. Interesting. Please reiterate your plan. Devendra Singh says. Which plan, Devendra Singh? Okay, one question now for you. Bishop e4 played here. No, not Indore. Indore is chess club. Mumbai is chess club. Calicut is where Jonathan Rawson is. He's a great grandmaster. On 16th of April, he's there. He's going to give a lecture and he's going to play a simul. So please do check it out. Okay, bishop e4. One question, guys, very quickly. Rook e5. Why is it bad? Why is it bad? It's a free pawn, but it's not a free pawn. It's a poisoned pawn. Why is it a poisoned pawn? Anyone in the chat? Red Wanur Rahman says, why do you say Ding Liren, not Liren? Okay, time to end this discussion now. Wait, guys, I'm getting tired of this, and I'm going to you all be here. I'm going to tell you why I call him Ding Liren and not Ding Liren. And then you guys will be like, okay, fine, Sagar, we agree with you. Okay, ready? This is the video of Ding that I did. I'm joined here by world number 3 and one of world's best chess players, China number 1, Ding Liren. Ding, first question to you. A lot of people say that your name should be pronounced as Ding Liren. Is that correct?
Yes, I think it's correct.
Ding Liren.
Liren.
Oh, Liren. Okay, great. Liren. So, Ding Liren, it's amazing, fantastic to have you for this interview. Guys, are you happy? Do I need to give you any more proof? Do I need to give you any more proof? Please. Is everyone on the same page as me? Arey, what more proof, Alok Raj? Praveen says, he seems a bit confused. Forceful acceptance. Oh God. Guys, you guys are crazy. There's no way to convince all of you. You want to say Ding Liren? Please continue. I'm going to say Liren, and that's what he said is his name. But firstly, this move is incorrect. Oh my God. I love how our chat is become so good at giving only the right move. You know, we might have less people who are watching our live stream, but we have really good players. We have 44 answers out of 440 people watching. That's 10% of the people giving the answers, and every answer right. By the way, there you see few of you actually started giving wrong answers, but don't do that. Bishop h7 is correct, but because that is a discovered attack. And Ashok, chess with Akashdeep, Viresh, Prahlad, Bhavik, chess tricks, Lusik, Senthil, Mohammad Shoaib, and Akash Kadnor. Well done, guys. So, Bishop h7 के ये तो नहीं मर रहा है. Rook e5 is not hanging. Okay, if rook e5 is not hanging, then what will black do? So I think what Nepo will do here is he will play bishop g6. Very likely. Okay, he will put his bishop there and he will start to threaten rook e5. Why is this threatened now? Because there is no bishop h7. If he takes on g6, you can intermediately take on e1 with a check. He takes back on e1 and then you can recapture on g6 with an extra pawn. Okay, so that's the reason why bishop g6 is now threatening rook takes e5. Imagine that you are ding here and you have to come up with your own move. What would you play here? I'm just thinking, 1 second, wait. If, oh, okay, let's say I play the move queen a4, okay? Think about it. By the way, Abhimanyu Singh says, I'm going to play my first tournament in Poland on Saturday. Congratulations first for signing up. It's an open tournament. I'll try to cover my experience and looking forward to sharing with you. Abhimanyu, send it to us. We'll publish it on ChessBase India. Just write about how you went forward. Take some pictures there of the event. How did you feel? How did you fight? How many points you scored? It will be amazing learning experience for everyone out there. Venkat Tejas says, in the last position, if here rook e5, bishop h7, what if queen h7? Venkat, good question, because if I take on e5, you want to take the queen. But what is it? I want Venkat Tejas to answer this. What should white play here? Venkat, come on. I'm not going to move forward till Venkat doesn't respond. Okay, come on. Venkat, don't respond. Then it means that we have to stay here. Look, Venkat's gone. That's the issue with this world. White takes. Okay, Venkat, very nice guy. He has given the answer. So take and take here. Because queen h7 comes with a check, there is no time for rook e1. Okay, so we were discussing bishop g6, queen a4, okay, rook e5. Now I take this. Now notice very carefully, guys. This is what you have to check very carefully. What is hanging, what is not hanging. Oh, the rook on e5 is hanging. Okay, if the rook on e5 is hanging, I need to take first on e1. That is an important intermediate move. Now when you take, I will take back. Can you take, with which pawn will you take? This, with which piece? H pawn, F pawn, or queen? What will you take back with? There's only one move. Of course, there is only one way. If you take with the queen, you all know it. By the way, g6 is correct. All of you have found it. This is mate. If you take with the F pawn, this is also game over because rook is hanging. And if you take the rook, this is checkmate. Game over. Khatam. Tata. Bye. So you take hg6. Now I move in with a check. You must take it. I take here. Now the king goes to h7. And in such a position, I would say that it's super scary to be black, because the king is kind of boxed in. I can take this pawn, which is very, very tempting. But I can also go knight f3. And I can start with the ideas of h4 and knight g5 mate here. So with all of these ideas, backed up by all of this, I think that it's not going to happen. So queen a4 but Nepo has still not even played bg6. I don't know what is Nepo thinking. Maybe Nepo is like, why should I offer a trade of bishops? Why can't I go king h8 threatening to take this? Maybe yes. Maybe why not? Maybe he wants to play. Let's say, for example, king h8. I mean, the idea is to take here. Then I go bishop f3. This is a great idea, by the way, bishop f3. If you take, my knight is beautifully perched on f3. This is what white wants. Stability. This is stable. This is stable. White is better. Has more space. So black says I will go to g6 with my bishop. But then I can move my queen, like say queen c3. And everything is nicely placed. So this is what Ding wants to do, I think. And I think Nepo would be smart enough to not let that happen and go bishop g6. But then the natural question that all of you would ask is, why not take on g6? This is the most natural thing to do. Because if now I will play my knight on f3, and as you said, Sagar, you want to stabilize d5, the pawn is stabilizing it, e5 is stabilized by the knight. However, after queen takes g6, queen is attacked, I take, you take back. The problem is I can no longer go knight f3 because c4 is hanging. And if at that same point I try to defend this to prepare knight f3, what is the winning move here for black? It's actually very interesting that the position is actually winning. It's not even better, guys. It's winning. Can you tell me what is the winning move here? Exactly. There's a very good point mentioned by Mamta Kashyap. You should not be exchanging pieces as white. This is very important. It's like, imagine this scenario. There is a family. Okay, the family has 2 parents, mother and father, 6 kids. Okay. There are 8 people. They decide to take a bungalow which has 8 rooms. Okay. 6 rooms for 6 kids, 1 for the husband and wife, mother and father, and 1 guest room. So now everyone's living nicely. It's a great house. Everyone's happy. Suddenly, all 6 kids get married. Okay. I don't know whether together or, at the same time or with at different point, but at some point they all move out of the house, and then suddenly it's just mother and father, the parents, and living in the house with 8 rooms, and they are like, no, this is just too big, we can't live here, we need our kids. When they were there, it was nice, it was filled up. In the same way, here white is the one which has big house, 8 rooms, right? This is what is giving him space. You don't want to let go of your pieces. Okay, so Kevin Gurjar says this is the story of Bagban. Sushanta Pandey says, why is your watching dropping? Look, I cannot do anything about my watching dropping. Okay, what I can do is I can continue streaming and I can continue doing things, and it may improve, it may not improve, we will see. But I cannot constantly keep on thinking, why is this not happening? Why? But the few reasons are of course clear. One is that I don't have the live video here, and there are other channels that have. The second one is, of course, that we have been streaming a lot of games of Indian chess players. But at the same time, World Championship is this match where I wanted all of you to experience it. Also, I wanted to follow it. There are many people who want to learn from it. So these streams, I would call it more like improvement streams rather than tournament commentary streams. Because Generally, let's say when there are many games going on, we are moving fast, we are improving there as well, but we are just talking about the results. Here it's like hardcore chess. Okay, so here this is bad. And by the way, the answer that was given by you, I really liked it. I think many of you said c6. Brilliant job done here by Abhinav. Mamta, Chess Tricks, Prahlad, Nalan, Vatsal, Priyansh, Arijit, Bhavna, and Alok Raj. Brilliant. This is correct. And now, after d6 happened in this position, what do you do next? Come on. Because white is still saying, oh, I have these 2 pawns, they are very strong, you can't get rid of them. Yes, Venkat says the timing is also not great because people are working. True. But by that logic, we should have more viewership on Sundays, but it may not happen. Chaitanya Singhal, as always, great analogy, Sagar bhai. Arey, thank you, Chaitanya. Thank you so much. Programming Hub, we want to sort of start pushing our Marathi and Gujarati channels. I have all the mails that I have received, so I will definitely be getting back to you whenever we start working on them very with energy. We have put up also one more post saying that we want more. We want another video editor, which was posted yesterday on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So we would love that video editor also contributes to these channels. But right now, the right move is f6. Brilliant job by Senthil, Nalan, Prahlad, Prajnay, Srirang, Hariral, Kumar, Arijit, Dharmik, Shaumik. Well done, guys. f6 just breaks the structure and it is wonderful. Wonderful move. Well done, Vaibhav. You have also given the answer. f6 is the correct move. Just so that, guys, everyone should know about Vaibhav Gautam here, who is in the chat. He's a mod, and maybe you guys can send him. You can search about him on YouTube. I have a video with him. Even Aditya, one of our content creators, one of our creators, went to a tournament and has interviewed him. But Vaibhav's story is tremendously inspiring, and it is a big honor that he's actually following these live streams. I can tell you exactly who he is. If he in fact took part in the Super Heroes Cup as well, and he's brilliant talent. In fact, I am very hopeful that he will continue to do well and make India proud. This is him here. This is Vaibhav Gautam and his father. Vaibhav is on a wheelchair. He cannot walk. He cannot talk. He cannot move. I think he can move pieces. He does move the pieces often, but only if he can reach the board. But he is amazing and his thinking is amazing. And this is why he's like a real life warrior. And he's right now in the chat. He's writing the moves. Maybe by himself he's doing this. He has a sister who helps him a lot. But I think this is very cool that Vaibhav, you are here. So thank you. By the way, Neeraj NRK says I can run Bhojpuri Chessbiz India. Recently someone actually sent me a cricket commentary from IPL and said to me that, Sagar, why don't you start Bhojpuri Chessbiz India, because it will pick up like anything. People would love it. And that gave me an idea that maybe we should try, right? What do you think? Maybe. So, yeah, many of you are saying Bhojpuri was very important. Maybe we should try. We should think about it. Okay, rook e7 played by Nepo, and I'm actually a bit surprised with Nepo's decision, but also it is a very logical one. He's trying to double up on the e-pawn. And bishop can come to g6 next. So let's say if I play bishop f3 now, which was my plan, because I wanted this. See, if I get this, I have sent out one kid one kid is married from the house, that analogy which I was giving of the big house and having a lot of kids. But the one kid which is remaining is now such a powerful kid here because it keeps on defending this pawn, and this is a big advantage to white. I really like white's position because the knight on f3 is super stable. Abhimanyu Singh says, I have seen Vaibhav many times and I love his dedication to chess. More importantly, hats off to his parents who are always with him in each tournament. That is true. That is true. That is true. So now the thing is, after bishop f3, Nepo must not. It's important. In his mind, it's like, let's get as many pieces of the board as possible. But Nepo will say that no, your knight is going to sit here like a boss. No one can move it. Oh, I can go g5, g4, like maybe I can move my queen h, but that takes a very long time. And if I am going to do this with h5, g4, let's say for example, you can easily kind of stop it and you can create play here. And meanwhile, by the time I reach you, you are already coming in here and I am completely busted. The reason why this position is completely busted is because the knight is coming here, e5 is securely protected, and the knight on b7 is out of the game. Okay, you know guys, how many of you believe in astrology? How many of you believe in it? Kundli, all that, you know, like reading of, how many of you? Some of you might be right. Like you give that thing and then you are like, what is the future like, or something of that sort. I don't know it so well, but I'm just saying, let's do some kind of a kundli reading of this knight on a5. What does future hold for him? What does the future hold for the knight on a5? Think about it. Okay, if I put my knight on b7, that is definite. You know, this is not an astrologer. If the knight gives his kundli to an astrologer and he says you will go to b7 in your life, the knight will be like, okay, now of course, I mean, if I have a Schengen visa, I'm going to go to Europe. That is not the big thing. What's there in the future after that? You tell me that. You're like, okay, now this is where you ought to be. This is your home. This is your domain. You need to be on d6. Some problem. Pawn on e5 is not letting you be there. Knight is like, what should I do? You need to do some mantra, puja, all that. Like, what? Where? Like, go and convince the f pawn that maybe he can move forward. Like, oh, nice. Okay. So if that pawn could move forward, then your path to d6 will open up. Yes, Prahlad Sen, exactly. Exactly. So that's the reason why I think Pratichi, you know, this is the problem of a live stream when I give analogies. Like Pratichi says, I'm at work, just joined, and now I hear let's do Kundli reading of the night. If you join from in between, like I remember, I was just telling a few minutes ago when we finished that arena, where I said, I don't care about your chess improvement. And I'm like, no, don't just listen to this line. Look at the next one. What is more important for me is that you have to have integrity and honesty. That comes first. Then the chess improvement. But imagine someone only listens that and then logs off and like, Sagar, he does not care about our chess improvement. What is this? So, okay guys, always with full context. Rook e7, the knight is thinking about going here, and if this pawn comes forward, then maybe the knight can sit on d6. That could be. That could be. How about Poland? Yeah, that thing, that clip of Poland and all really spoiled my life, you know. It changed a lot of things in my life. But anyway, we are all waiting for Samay to return back to streaming. He has told me, by the way, guys, he has told me, and this time it's the truth, that he will be returning to streaming in the second half of the year. Second half of the year, very likely. Shreyas says, I just opened the stream and I heard I don't care about your chess improvement. Guys, please. Please. Rinzin Dorji says that bishop f5 you want to play. But Rinzin, what are you doing on f5? I mean, I just go and attack you. What is the bishop doing here? If you play queen c3, now I go queen g5, hit your bishop, take your pawn. So this is not. Aryan K says, Sagar, if the white knight comes to f3, is it good for Nepo to trade for the bishop? Very good question, Aryan. Let's think about it. When you go to f3, now I have this, I used to tell this. There's this one game, if you have played it before. The game is, you keep your hand this way. And there's another guy whom you are going to hit on his head. Okay, or maybe you can say his hand is here, not on his head, on his other hand. This is another guy. So the job of this guy is to keep moving, while the job of this guy is to hit. Who is under more stress? This hand, left, by the way. For you it may be right, but I am saying left is under more stress or right. Right is going to get hit. Left is the one who will decide. So right is moving, while the left says, oh, where are you going? I'm going. Who is under more stress? Of course, right is under more stress, right? Senthil, how is it left? Left is the one who has to hit. Right is the one who's moving. Guys. Chat is like left is under more stress. Arey left ko to marna hai na. Left has to hit. So right is the one who is going to be under pressure that it will hit. What I am trying to explain to you is the concept of tension. Tension is basically that I'm moving as left, right? Sorry, right? I'm moving as left and I can just hit whenever I want. The tension is in left's favor here. In the same way, black is hitting the knight, but when to hit is under his control. So the tension is in black's favor. I should not take it instantly. I should go rook e8, hit the pawn. Grey Ninja says tension is in the chat now. Okay. So right now, rook e8 attacks here. And the problem is now if the bishop moves away, then I take on f3 and then I take on e5. Okay, I hope that makes it clear. I think it's a good thing to take this knight at the right time. Okay, here's the next question to all of you. Rook e7, Ding plays the move queen c3. Whoa. Guys. What should black play? Come on. You know, one of the things which you all are mentioning here, and I think that is one of the main moves, is rook d8. You are right. And I love how in the chat, no one, like very few people have written rook e8. More people have written rook d8. And this is a small note to everyone who is like a newcomer to this, that if you are looking at both pieces reaching the same square, try to use the file of this. This is on the D file. So rook d8. Okay. So rook d8 is possible and it's a good idea. I think what might happen is bishop f3 will come. And if you take here, then knight f3 holds on to this pawn. As we already have seen, this is something that white really wants. Stability. But bishop f3, there can be bishop g6. And still this position is very superior to white. So, going back, there's one move that I am a big fan of here. And actually it has been given by Mubin, Arnav, Harilal, Bhavna, Ammai, OG Gaming, Aryan and Vishal. They say f6. What a move. f6 is a classy move. Classy. Okay. Now, for all the people who think, oh, but your pawn structure is ruined, how can you play a move like this? Well, the problem is I will take queen takes, g takes f6. Let's do some Kundli reading of the knight on a5. Ask yourself, ask the knight, where do you want to go? And the knight is like, wow, my route has opened up. My dream is now true again. But meanwhile, white is like, oh, I can take on h7, king h7, rook e7. That's a free rook. What's the mistake in that calculation? What is the mistake? What is the mistake in that calculation? Of course, rook takes h7. This rook is going to take. So there's no trick. And the knight is coming from here to here. This is a big problem. So if we go back here, f6 is a very interesting move. F pawn is actually taking the help. He wants the knight to come. So e6, what is the move that you play now? e6 is the most natural move. I think that's the best move. E takes f6 is terrible move. Then you play knight to b7. Exactly. Senthil, Vatsal, Chess Tricks, Dharmik, Kumar Varun, and you put your knight on d6. And this is where the knight would be beautiful. Okay, which rule? Which rule is coming here? Which rule is coming here? Knight is a great dash. Knight is a great dash. Not blocked. Not blocked. Not, guys, good. Who's going to write the best English? Yes, Priyanshu Patle. Well done, Priyanshu. Vatsal, Vitthal Sarada. Well done. Knight is a great blockader. Now, think about it this way. Okay. What does blockader mean? Blockader means someone who blocks things here. Most of the times, let's say if you use your rook as a blockader. For example, let's say I play rook c1. And you use your rook as a blockader. The rook feels boxed in. It feels like, no, I don't want to be here. There is no space here, here. I'm blocking. My life is meant to be better than this. I don't want to be sitting inside an office. I don't want to be going to job every single day from 9 to 5. That is not my life. The knight says, oh, you want me to go to the office? Fine, 9 o'clock. Okay, I'll be there. Till what time? 5 p.m. Okay. Here? I need to sit here always? Okay. Great. I like it. I love it. I can see here. I can see here. I can see here. I can see here. Knight loves to blockade because its powers are not diminished. Its powers grow. In fact, when it's blockading, because no one can come to touch it. No one can come. For example, I want some piece to remove it. It's very difficult. Okay. So right now, knights are great blockaders. But f6 was such a cool move. I don't know why Nepo did not play it. He played rook d e8. Because this pawn is, by the way, not hanging. Remember. Because there is bishop h7. So it is not a hanging pawn for now. If it is not a hanging pawn, guys, we can improve our position as white. It means we have a free choice. It's one of those days in your life where there is no deadline to be met. Imagine that you wake up and you're like, oh, today I have to finish this work, that work, this work. I have to put my kid to the school. If I am the kid, I have to go to the school. If I have to finish this, the homework, that, everything. But today, when you wake up, you have nothing. There are no, because rook e5, you have bishop h7. You planned it beforehand. He's not threatening anything else. How do you make use of this time? Everyone is like bishop f3. Ahayan Feroz, if knight f3 you play, By the way, Mahesh says watching Sagar's commentary for World Championship is like 4 to 6 hours of chess and life lessons. Maybe life lessons, you should be careful whether you implement it or not, but definitely chess lessons. Okay. If I put knight f3 here, I mean, sorry, you were talking about, yeah, Firoz, knight f3. The problem is, we talked about these two hands moving, right? This hand hitting this, tension, tension. The concept of tension, the bishop constantly looks at the knight and it can take it at any point and then take it here. So that's the reason why after something like g6, you are in big trouble. I'm going to take here, perhaps. I'm going to bring my queen here. I'm going to bear down here. So not knight f3. Not knight f3. It's a free day. It's a beautiful day. Let's think about doing something good with it. Anyone? Oh, I love what Yala Yola said. Yala Yola. What a beautiful. By the way, guys, we are at 587 people watching this. Can you like the stream? This will help us to reach more people. And by reaching more people, I don't know, we will be able to spread this kind of what commentary, weird commentary that is happening here to more people, you know. Okay, I really love bishop c2. This is very cool. This is very cool because then bishop on goes to a4. Whoa. See, if you have thought about something in your life right now, that my life is going this way always, it's going in this direction, I have to do my school, my engineering, my masters, my MBA, this way, this way, this way, this way. Take a back seat. Think about it. Maybe there is another route coming from here. Oh, chess commentary. Here. Become one of the best commentators. Can I do that? It's possible. Can attack here. So you need to keep yourself open-minded. The bishop has to keep itself open-minded. I really love this idea. In fact, I'm thinking about what else can we do here which is useful apart from bishop c2, bishop a4. I really like this. Soumya Agrawal says rook a c1. Now, here's my problem with this move, rook a c1. The engine's top move is rook a c1, perhaps. Okay, that's what I can see. But for me personally, it makes absolutely no sense. Why would someone play rook a c1, bearing down on this pawn? What is the reason? Maybe in some future, you want this knight to move to f3 and you don't want to worry about c4 pawn. I get it. But for Ding Liren, right now, it is a question of whether making this day, that is a free day for him right now because there's no threat that he has to attend to, make it useful with a move like rook c1 because I like it, Soumya Agrawal. Rook on a1 is doing nothing. Everything else is the same. Why don't I improve it to c1? But I think human beings don't think this way. Human beings generally have this bias towards doing something, right? My bias is that I want to put my bishop here. Okay, it's active, it's attacking a rook. Rook c1, I would say, is not a doing move. It's basically a little improving move. And the way in which we can think, and I think rook c1 can be a very important quality to improve, to inculcate in your life. I don't know how, but let's just imagine this, okay? That on your table, there is some mess that is lying. Let's say, for example, there are some books like this which are just lying around on your table, okay? And you say that right now, I don't know where these books belong, but definitely not on this table. So I'll keep it on my next table. At least it is better than being here. It will be better there. You made a very small improvement. Maybe it's not the final improvement. Maybe this rook on a1 has a better life somewhere else, maybe on D1. No, by the way, the bishop is looking here, but in future, or on B1. So many times we think that, oh, the book, I don't know where it is to be kept. So let me keep it for the time being here only. I will think when it is to be kept in the final place. But maybe if there's nothing to do in your life, for example, you're just sitting, yeah, you're just lying, you're just watching Chess Base India, might as well clean few things while doing it. Why not? Guys, think about it. You're listening to this commentary, you can put on the earphones, you can clean something in your house. Okay, anyway, don't do that. If you want to do it, do it. So, Bhargav says, what is the greater plan of this position, or is it too complicated? So the greater plan in this position, let's try to think. We thought that black is actually attempting to go f6 and knight b7 to d6. That is black's, I think, creep plan in the position to sort of break up this structure. But what does white want? I feel what white wants is not something to do. Like, he doesn't know whether he wants to go d6 or e6. He just wants to be here. He just wants to stay there. And he wants black to react. Sometimes that can be a very difficult thing for the opponent. Anonymous says, I'm completing my homework while listening to this. I'm one step ahead of you, sir. Oh, nice. I just hope that in your homework you just don't write something like Ding Liren is now thinking what needs to be done and so on. Ashish says, do you want to play f3? Ashish, I'm not a big fan of f3 because, I want to use this square for my pieces. I don't want to put my pawn on f3. Okay, so maybe not. Soumya says, Sagar Bhai, why do you think Ding is not trying Catalan, as it is the opening he used to play and Catalan proved to be effective against Nepo when Magnus played it? It's like saying that if Magnus could beat Nepo with that, why should Ding not try it? The main reason could be that Nepo would be better prepared against it this time. And so Ding is going in ways which are new for Nepo rather than something where he's well prepared, because Nepo has this unbelievable team, I feel. He has, what is a good team? Good team is filled with people who are with you not just for the match, but have been there for a long time. That is a very powerful team, because they really care very, very deeply about your success. Like, for example, Vladimir Potkin, who is in Team Nepo, or Khairulin. These are the people. Then you can get more people who are experts, like I think he had Leko on his team and so on. But the people who are long term, like for example, Ding has Rapport on his team. Now, this is the first time that he's working with Rapport, I believe. So the level of connection you have, I mean, of course, when you're invested so much time, you would be wanting Ding to win as Richard Rapport. But imagine you are with that person since he was maybe 2650 and he's reached all the way there. Then it's completely new level of dedication that you can have. So in that sense, I don't know why did I start saying this. What was the reason I started saying this? What was the reason I was telling all of this, or just no reason? Importance of team. Yeah, perhaps. By the way, Ding has 42 minutes. Nepo has 41 minutes. Why is Ding not playing the Catalan? Maybe that question I remember, but why did I have to tell about all of this? I don't know. But maybe it's just that Ding is not playing the Catalan because Nepo would be very well prepared in it. And I think what Ding wants is to actually throw him off with some new stuff. which is perhaps not. Yeah, maybe I was talking about Nepo's prep. He has a very strong team, and that is because he has really people who have been working with him for a long time. That is important. Like, when you want to do very serious work, you need people who have been with you, who have a very nice sync with you, sort of working, because it's a lot of it's a lot of back and forth between the players. Imagine that I look at a line like this, for example, here. Okay, e3, bishop b4, queen c2, and now he takes. Here is the already the first decision, which is a question of taste. It's not even question of objective evaluation. B takes c3 and queen takes c3 are roughly equal in strength, but a question of taste. And at many different points, like at this point, for example, here, there is an option to play h4 as Rapport did in his game, or castles. Now again, at such moments, it is very useful if your seconds know what kind of a player you are and can understand you, rather than you having to all the time say, okay, what did you guys prepare today, show me. Okay, I like this more, I like b takes c3 more, I like queen takes c3 more. It gets very heavy. You need a team who understands you very well, who knows you, and for that the team has to spend time with each other. By the way, today we have the fourth member of today, Aryan_K. Welcome to supporter of Indian chess. Thank you so much. So you realize that when Vishy Anand was the world champion and he had his team, Peter Heine Nielsen is that kind of a person. I think Peter Heine Nielsen's value in the world of chess is so high, not because he's a great chess player, not because he's a great analyst. He loves preparation. He's deep. He can prepare deeply. That's all great. But Peter Heine Nielsen can understand what you need as a player at what points. He spent time with you. He understands your fears. He understands what you need when you have lost a game. He can quickly grasp your mood. And that's why he was able to support Anand from roughly 2006, I think, 5 6, or maybe more. I don't know if that was the case, till 2010, I think, or 12. And yeah, 12. And he's been doing that to Magnus for 10 years now. It's not easy. Pratichi says, got to leave for a meeting, will come back for the roundup. Thank you so much for joining in. Sagar Bhaiya, do you know who's on team of Ding? Says Bellywoods, other than Rapport? Not really. I don't know. Only Rapport is the one who's publicly announced. But I think there will be a lot of Chinese players as well. For example, Ding is very good friends with Wei Yi, I think, at some point. So maybe Wei Yi is there with him. There is also a Chinese national coach, Zhu Xianchao, I think. Xianchao. Maybe he's there. So there might be a lot of people. Vedant says, how about Rook A B1? Rook A B1. Interesting, actually. Alarm Clock says Rook C1 is like Sagar's kid, who might be a good idea for future development, but too complicated for him to see, right? Good one. Although remember that a move like Rook A C1 comes with very few drawbacks as compared to the Rook on A1, right? But the suggestion which you give is like putting the Rook on B5. It's not just a very light improvement, it's a very heavy improvement. So in life, so I should not think about it too slow. Okay, did the game move forward? Yes. Oh, game moved forward. Bishop F3 was played, so we guessed that move correctly, and we also see that he did not take, which is correct, and he goes knight to B7. Okay, here's my thought, guys. Okay, we were talking about the knight on F3 standing there and being very good. So why don't we do that? By the way, he's played rook e2. He just kept his rook. I think he's bringing it here. The other rook on e1, which is a good idea. But here's my plan. Take this, and just put your knight on f3. What is the problem? This is a great position for white. No, this is not good. Guys, don't you like it? Like, say, for example, g5, g4. Nothing so special. I think this was a way to go. This was a definite way to go. But he went rook e2. Now, he's bringing it here. This is actually a Nimzovian principle of overprotection. Okay? Nimzovich was a great thinker back in the day. Sammi-san says this is more like a draw. Sammi-san, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you that this is a draw yet. There is a lot to play for. So, Nimzovich said, find the point in your position, which is an important one, okay? Which is like a, maybe it's in slightly in the enemy's camp, slightly hindering him, like the pawn on e5. You see, this pawn hinders the knight from coming here. These two rooks are not getting developed now. So you understand it's an important point. And you protect it. You overprotect it. You bring your queen here, you look at it, you bring your one rook, you bring your other rook. And everyone is like, but Nimzovich, why should we keep on protecting it? It is protected. It's attacked twice. It's defended twice. Why should we waste our energy to bring another piece? And the reason is, can anyone explain the reason? Let's see. Hayan Firoz says excellent position for white. I also like white's position. What is the reason why you should overprotect your key point? Important point. Extra protection says less risks, Prajnay. Maybe. Now think about it a little deeper. See, what makes a point important? What makes a point important is because it limits your opponent's pieces. When something limits your opponent's pieces, think about it in a war like scenario. Okay, let's imagine there's a terrain, there's a mountainous terrain, there's a mountain in between, okay, and there's a huge rock which is in between, which is proving to be an asset for your side, right? That rock helps your team to maneuver from behind and then launch an attack on the opponent, but it is not an asset for your opposing team. It is limiting the vision of the opposing camp. What is the opponent going to do? It will try to get rid of that rock somehow. The moment it tries to get rid of the rock, your pieces or your camp, your army is ready to attack back. This is just pawn on e5 is such an important piece that sooner or later black is going to try and do something with it. f6 wants to remove it somehow, and if you have overprotected it, all your pieces will be in actually a good position. It will stop your opponent from doing that. Okay, that is why Kumar Gaurav says, super chat again failed, lost 330 without conveying my message, and you never read my chat. Kumar Gaurav, what do you want to say? Please tell me. So, right now, oh my God, he goes f6. He played f6. Wow. Wow. Guys, f6 on the board by Jan Nepomniachtchi. Jan has played. Okay, first things first, you can't take here, because rook takes e2, game over, khatam, piece down. You can't take bishop h5, terrible move, because after takes, rook is hanging. Did you see that? Did you see that? Taking advantage of rook e2. So then you play e6 here. So f6, you understand. So the only move for Ding, I don't see him thinking for more than a couple of minutes here. He will push e6. And now the knight will come here to d6. Okay, e6 has to be played. Yeah, you can't do anything. You have to play. You have to push. And then I take here. You also will take, or maybe I can wait. Maybe I can bring my rook here. The question is, guys, who is this position favoring? Let's try to think a bit. Who does this position favor? Kumar says you never created a video on FIDE. So I created a chess web app myself with multiple tools. It's free for all. If you allow, I will send the link in the chat. Kumar, what is it? Could you send me first at chessbaseindia@gmail.com? I can have a look at it if you don't mind. Yes, Kundli analysis we can do for each of the pieces. I think Kundli of these two bishops is that they will both destroy each other. So we don't need to do the Kundli reading there. The knight has found its dream scenario. I think the knight did its work. It did what it wanted, right? If you took its Kundli and read, it would always want to be on d6. It's a beautiful piece. But the knight on d2 is like, I don't know. What is my future? What does future hold for me? And so let's read its Kundli. Okay? Let's read that. Take here. Take here. Okay? What is the future for this knight? Anyone? Where do you see that knight landing upon eventually? G4 is what many people say, that let's put our knight on G4 here and here, but it doesn't feel like it's the great spot, right? And you need to use all your imagination to think, where will your knight actually be good at? What is the place that the knight can actually flourish here? And here is where comes another thing about and I want to show you this. Okay, can I show you, guys? Do you want to see? First you have to tell me yes, only then. Otherwise I am not interested. You guys are like, oh no, nothing. First you say if you would like to learn a bit of this new stuff. Today I wanted to talk about Alec Hine and all of that, but the game is interesting and we have a lot to talk, so please. Okay, here is it. This what is going to come up is going to change your life. Okay, so be ready for it to sort of absorb it. Ready? Okay, the thing is, chess and Taoism, the underlying West, by the way, this is by Jonathan Rawson. Oh, by the way, this is written by Krippendorf, but it's in his book, Jonathan Rawson's book, Chess for Zebras. If you want to read that book, brilliant book. The underlying Western assumption is that the world is rigid and will not change unless we act upon it. Okay? कि सब कुछ अपन ही सोचेंगे, like we will think हमको ये बनना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, ऐसा करना है, वैसे करना है. Don't think about yourself. Think about the knight in this case. The knight is saying that the world is rigid and everything depends on me, where I want to be. Do I want to be on f5? Do I want to be on g4? Where do I want to be depends upon me. Let's go further. Great change requires us to expend great effort. So if I want great change in my life from F3, I need to give a lot of effort, which is where I want to be like, maybe I have to move here and there, and maybe I have to go here and so on. The underlying Taoist assumption, and maybe it is in different, not just Taoism, but in many other things, and also I'm sure in many other philosophies, is that world is constantly changing. Think about it. And that by exerting our efforts wisely, we can influence this evolving change with minimal effort. If the knight keeps in mind that, hey, maybe he goes g5 and this would become very weak that point, or maybe he will push his a pawn and maybe the b5 square could get weak, what you are doing is you are being very observant of other things as well. You're an observer, you're not just the doer. Okay, and so the Taoist view is that when we do not feel tired, we have been efficient in impacting the world. Okay, that is what the knight on f3 wants. Okay, Taoism is basically one form of um, I don't know. It's like a philosophy there, right? Maybe people know it already. Okay, going back, I think we reached the right position. We were discussing the right position, or not really. No, no, no. Actually, no one went and exchanged it. How was the philosophy, guys? How was the philosophy? No, come on. Kunal Sharma says philosopher. Ashish says, Sagar bhai, you became great philosopher. Yes. No, no, this, guys, think about it very carefully in your life as well. You might be forcing a lot of things without actually observing how things are changing. Think about it. Okay. Knight d6, rook e1, and there comes the move knight f5 by Nepo. Oof, oof. This we did not expect. Yeah, knight we never thought about. Harshali Chaudhary says it changed my life, but after that, a laughter emoji. Okay. Aryan says, why not queen takes f3 instead of knight takes f3? Queen will put pressure on f4. Also, then the knight can go to e4, trying to exchange the strong black knight. Possible, possible. So you were saying that here, if black takes, you want to take with the queen. I think it was very much doable. But for now, it has so happened that knight has jumped to f5 and he's taken on h5. Okay, this is getting exciting, guys. This is getting exciting. And Rashmi Singh says, any chance of white winning? I think many, many. Why not? Why not? Just look at, oh, Rookie 4 played by Ding. Ding is saying, now, knight on d2, wait. Your future, you do not know what holds for you. I am first attacking this pawn. Okay. This is very exciting, guys. Very exciting. And you all can see it. G5 is a blunder. Can you see it? Why? I want a quick answer from all of you. Why is G5 a blunder? While I go and bring some water for myself. Let me see how many of you were able to get this. What happened to chat chess moves? Is it dead? Oh my god. What just happened? Chat chess moves died. Maybe it got overloaded with so many answers. Yeah, you might, maybe everyone, 500 people gave the answer or what? Queen takes f6, of course. Queen takes f6 is hanging. So you can't do that. Well done, all of you who gave this answer. And so he played the move queen h6. And he defends this pawn. And he's ready to go g5. Which he will have to, because Ding goes queen f3. And Ding is like, I'm attacking your pawn once again. Great Ninja says it took the philosophy seriously. Yeah, chat chess moves was like, let me just be. Doing is not my job. I'll just be there. Harilal says the philosophy was phenomenal. Thank you, Harilal. Prajnay says writing chess moves after every move makes no sense in today's world. Why do they still continue the tradition? You know, I don't know. It's a very interesting discussion, and I am actually not 100% against it. Imagine that the match which happened between Capablanca and Alekhine in 1927 also had people writing, and here also people are writing. I think there are very few things in the world which have remained kind of similar to what it was perhaps a century ago. World Championship match is one of them. Do we want to lose it? Perhaps yes. Perhaps not many people care about traditions, or but maybe some people do, and I don't know, it's an interesting conversation. I'm more tending towards change, that we don't need that, but there's something within me which says that if we always keep like sort of say that the change and things are not what why Nepo has blundered. Whoa, it's actually a blunder, guys. Fasten up your seat belts. Fasten up your seat belts, guys. Soumya Agarwal says queen d3 is the top move for Ding. When? Not now. Last move you were saying queen d3 here. Not really. Maybe queen d3 was better. We can look at it. But queen f3 has happened, and I was expecting g5 here for sure. It was like he will do it. And then maybe g4, because you can't take here. fg3, the knight is hanging. But then you can go back knight d6. And perhaps this is what he wanted. But the question is, why is knight d4 a blunder? Can anyone tell me here? It's a big error. It's a big error. White to play. What do you do? So, Jitendra, Prabhav, Pritham, Priyansh, Mamta, Uday, everyone who's Vatsal, who are saying that, oh, by the way, Ding has played the best move. Queen takes f4 would be a wrong move. This is what Nepo wanted. That after take, he had planned the move c6, if I'm not mistaken. This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to kind of break that position in a way that his knight cuts off all support. So if you take here, then I can take on e6, and I'm already winning the e pawn and the c pawn. And if you don't take it, then I can take on d5, cd5, rook d8, and then pick up this pawn, which would be weakened. So that was Nepo's idea. But what he has missed tremendously and in a big way is that after rook takes d4, c takes d4. And you might think, but what is the point of sacrificing an exchange? The point is that the remaining black rooks are doing absolutely nothing over there because they are limited by the pawns. And now the knight, which was, now this is very important, right? What we just said. The world is constantly changing. And if you are aware of this, your role will change. Suddenly the knight is like, no longer do I have to worry about all my plans of this and this. Things have changed completely. And now I can go to b3 and I can chop off d4. I can go here, I can go here. All these paths were closed. Unbelievable, right, guys? This is a massive change. This is like the world championship match is going to be equalized now. 2-2 is what we are going to witness. Ding is completely winning. And the reason, I mean, if we could see Nepo right now, he would be just pulling his hair out, because this is a very, very banal error. It's not even like a deep mistake that he's made. It's like the position is so closed. What do rooks need? Guys, what do rooks need? Open file, Shubham Gabra. Very good. And here, there are no open files. There is just no open file for the rook. So the knight, in fact, enjoys itself jumping from here and there. Yeah, Ding has played really well. By the way, that one point which Soumya Agrawal said is that in this position, instead of queen f3, queen d3 is a better move. Interesting. I'm not so sure why. Okay, let's think about knight d6 here as a move, just because I want to attack your rook. You go back. I'm not even sure what your idea is. Let's say g5, maybe knight e4, take, because I want to take the rook here, rook e4, and this position is very bad for black, because although you can blockade, like you can blockade one more time here, like you have everything blocked. The issue is you can even block this side, but now this entire side is for white to play. Black is completely passive. So I can go king h2, let's say you wait king h8, and now I can go g3, and you can already understand that this is weak. I will open up another pawn, and then eventually these rooks will be out of the game. So in that sense, this was queen d3 was perhaps a more interesting move, but I think Soumya, maybe just queen f3, g5. I can also do the same thing this side. Like I can go g4. You have to go knight d6, and I'll play rook e2. But here, maybe I have to waste a move with queen d3, right? Yeah. And then maybe king h2 and maybe knight e4. And also I've lost this attacking option. So maybe that's the reason why queen d3 was better, because even if I did this, g5, there's a very strong move here for white. Can you find it? White to play. Soumya, yes, maybe Nepo will have to be very strong. Yeah, he might be stronger than last year, where he lost, I think, one after the other after he lost the 6th game. But this will be a real big blow. And I think Ding, you could already sense yesterday was feeling calm. Today he will feel even better after this victory. I'm sure he's going to. By the way, rook f4, beautiful answer by everyone who's written here. And I think this line shows why queen d3 was perhaps more accurate than queen f3. But queen f3 worked like a charm. It worked so beautifully that Nepo just thought Ding will take on f4, and he can get this very smart idea that he had been working upon with c6 break, weakening this structure, and whatever white does, let's say rook e4, I'll just take and play rook d8. I'll chop this off. This all gets weakened. But what he forgot was that actually the knight can take. And we were doing all the Kundli readings and all for the knight on a5, where it was completely outside the game from here. but it came here. It was doing well in its life on d6, but then it got over ambitious and went here and got brutally killed there. Rook d4, cd4, knight b3, and this is, guys, game over. This is the live position. He sacked the rook. Yeah, exactly. Mohammed Shoaib says Kundli mein dosh tha is knight ka. Possible. What if you don't go back with the rook and sack it by going queen d3 and g4? You mean when he takes, but maybe black won't take it, right? Black would also keep his knight on d6. Prajnay says Nepo will collapse now. It only takes one game to destroy Nepo. We have seen this on many occasions, such as WR Chess 960, last world champion. But WR Chess, he was unbeaten. You mean in the final, the tie breaks, you mean? Uh, Vivek says check WhatsApp. Vivek says that I don't know if the Chesscom stream is paused by the director or Ding is sitting like this for last 5 minutes. So focused. I'm sure that the stream is going on very well, but Ding is like completely in his zone. I can show you the picture that Vivek has sent me, and this is what you need to become. You need at the highest level. And guys, you can really draw inspiration from Ding, the way he has come back. Let's just put this here. This is how he was sitting there, like completely focused, and this is like just big. Okay, let's see if Nepo is going to play his move or not. What did Nepo do? Okay, by the way, knight b3, g5 played. Takes on d4, queen g6. I think Ding can really enjoy this at peace, this position. Okay, let's think about what would be your way of converting this. Where, think about where this knight wants to be. Which square? Which square? Which square do you want that knight to be on? c6. Arush says, I always feel like Ding is better player than Nepo in terms of more focus. Possible. c6. Yes, I like where f5. All those who said f5, I think that is more ambitious, no? f5. Imagine that we can get the, because when you go to c6, it gives the g7 square to the rook. But if I go to f5, you don't get this square, you don't get this, you don't get this. It's a beautiful square on f5. But then all beautiful things need some effort. And for example, I could think of putting my queen on g4 to look here, but then he will to look here, but he will push my queen away with h5. I could think about playing queen e4 and offering a queen trade, but then why would someone want to exchange the queens when he's a material down, you know? It's not that this position is bad. In fact, white is still clearly better because of the monstrous knight coming to f5. But still, let's keep the queens. Now, what's the hurry? Let's keep the queens. And all those who are saying g4, brilliant. Really like it. Because now you are making square for your knight to come to f5. And if he takes en passant, which can be a little bit like, oh, I don't want to play this. My king is opening up. No, I don't want to do it. Guys, grow up. It's okay that the king is open. You can still put your knight on f5. Then you can fix it with g4. So g4 is what I presume Ding will play. Nike says Nepo reacted on the sacrifice. He has to. He has to, right? Because that was, I think, one of the biggest blunders of Nepo's career, I would say. From a position being equal at such a big stage, and I mean, he made many blunders in the last World Championship match, but this one, somehow he's been playing such a good match until now. And all of a sudden, he plays this move in an equal position and ruins it all. Okay, guys, grow up हो गया अभी सब लोग ग्रो हो गए. Yes, Ding goes G4. Good move by Ding Liren. Plays G4. Knight is coming to F5. Okay, one idea I have. One idea. Why can we go H5? Point is, if I go Knight F5, then goes Rook to H7. That is what I wanted. My Rook to sit here. How do we convert this into a win? Let's say if you go Queen E4, just for the sake of argument. Yeah, there's a massive threat, by the way, after Queen E4. Knight E7 check, yes. I guess you saw it, yeah, coming. So, King H8, right? He'll go King H8. And then I could play a move like King G2. Okay, I don't know, as black, what should I do? I don't even see moves. Like my rook can't go here, here. I can't push this pawn. These pawns will start running. I'm running out of moves. Do you see it? I can go Queen G8. Wait. E7. I can come back. You go in. You coming here. You are making progress. I want to somehow attack this king by taking on G4 and sort of getting down the H file, but from where? It's not possible. Alak says, Sagar, will it affect Nepo in this match? For sure. Okay, en passant has happened, takes H5 played, and now knight jumps to F5. No, I mean, Nepo might resign here. He might play on, but in his heart, he might have resigned. Rashmi says, Nepo getting dinged. Nice. Anonymous says, can we go G4 here? But Anonymous, then this falls, right? Like, let's say, yeah. So first rook H7. Okay. I think what you can do is you can go Queen E4. That's the idea. Threatening knight E7 check. Force him to move his king somewhere. Let's say to F8. And now maybe try for E7 check. That's why I'm not playing the world. Rook takes. Black wins. I got Nepoed here. So not E7. I was thinking at some point I would go E7. Guys, right moment. You need to find the right moment. Okay, where? But what's the right moment? We have to think. Maybe King G2, we can wait. But I think the idea definitely revolves around playing E7, Queen E6 and trying to enter that way. Because I want to push C5 and D6. But there are two pawns stopping it. But again, we can go back to the principle which we just read about, that we don't need to force everything. Let's wait. Let's play King G2. Or first, he has ideas of G4, which will force us to open because our queen is attacked. Let's move the queen so that ever there is G4, we have H4. If ever he has H4, we have G4. Gunti Ganesh, chess base at Hyderabad. We will try Gunti Ganesh. We will do something. No, I don't think there will be any blunders that will happen here. Rook h7, queen e4, king f8 might happen. And here, I think a very professional move, or I would say one that recognizes that you don't have to hurry, is king g2. Just no need to be rush, no need to rush. If the opponent now can't go king g8 because of, actually this isn't this some kind of a zugzwang now? What do you play? If h4 g4, if g4 h4, you can't move this rook here, here, here. You can go rook h8, maybe that's a move, but then e7 is there. Yeah, you can't move this rook away because there is e7. You can't move this king away because once again there is knight e7. So yeah, this is maybe zugzwang time. Maximus Gamer says, Sagar sir, please tell about membership cards. Are they available and what are the benefits of buying it? Maximus, if you play at the Chess Base India Chess Club in Mumbai, which is where we have introduced, we plan to introduce in other chess club as well in Indore and then later in other cities. The card, you get a card, and every time you get the card, it has different colors every year. So it starts off this year, I think we have the yellow card for year one, and you get to participate in tournaments every fourth Saturday tournament that we have. Then you would be amongst the people who will get to play in simul's if any top player comes. You get special coupons from the mall that we have, and you also get other features, like for example, whenever there is a master class, you will be chosen and so on, and there are many things that will come along with membership. The membership charges very high, yeah, is 100 rupees per year. And we were discussing with the team, what is the cost of making this card that we have, and the cost of making that card is 100 rupees. So the main idea of this membership is of course not to make money, but to actually build a nice community of people who get an opportunity here in the city to do different things. And so that is how we have launched the card for the Chess Base India card in our Phoenix Market City Club. Yes, Siddharth Ranadev says, just join the stream. What dominating position for Ding? Absolutely. This is just total domination. Can't do much. Danish says, hi Sagar, do these top players know how much better they are in this position? It's easy with engine in front. No, Danish, the main thing here is that you just think what active plan black has, right? Once you see that there is no active plan, this rook is like, I can't get out, this queen is like, I can't get out, this rook is like, I can't get out, you already realize how bad your position is. In Nepo's head, it's only a question of whether it's -3 or -5, but it's just he knows that he's lost because he has no counter play. That is the main issue here. Himang says exchange sacrifices have been the demise for both players so far. Really? In game 2, Ding was white. I need to remember the game. Yes, rook takes g5. Right, right. Well spotted, Himang. Bishop g5, rook takes g5. Exactly. Okay, by the way, queen e4 on the board as expected. Threatening knight e7 check. Ravi Teja says, bhai, make an online membership, online games as well, because some are out of country. My only problem with doing online events is to ensure that everyone plays fairly. That is the main thing. How can we do that? And I don't want to get into that rut of finding cheaters and all of time. But yeah, that is one big issue which stops me from doing online events. I really would love if everyone plays fairly and we can have more tournaments online. We have such a beautiful community here. If we put up, like, let's say we are playing these tournaments right now, I put up a link like 5 minutes in advance and we have more than 100 players participating. Imagine we do a good arena, like with 1 day or 1 week of in advance, we would have like 2,000, 3,000 people playing. But then the rightful person should win, right? Who works hard. Yes, I mean, you need to put zoom cameras, you need to put screen sharing, and then when you do it for 2,000 people, it becomes too much. Then the idea is to do it for the top 10 boards, who are going to fight for the top prizes. Yes, you can do it, but there's a lot of things that have to be taken care of while doing it, and that increases the cost. You need an arbiter, you need these cameras, you need everything, you need to be checked. So it is something which we want to do, but it is something which I always am a doubtful for, that way. Nakul says, then give the winning prize to the person who loses. Brilliant. What an idea. Nice. Maximus says, where to buy the membership card? At the club when you come on Saturday. By the way, King H8 has been played here. And now, no, Nepo can't fight for a draw. Punyatma. No. E7. Now it's no problem. E7. Earlier when the king was on F8, rook E7 worked. Because knight E7, queen E4, rook E4, you could take this knight with the king here. But with this, it does not work. So I think he will push. I mean, if Ding is in this mood of sadistic pleasure here, okay, he will go king G2. And he will tell Nepo, what is it that you want to do, my friend? You are completely paralyzed. You can't even move a thing. You can move your a pawn. But how many moves do you have? Only 4 moves. But if Ding is in this mood, ki, let's get it over with. I need to go and I need to sort of chill a bit. Need to listen to 80s music with Richard Rapport. Then he'll play E7. And he'll be like, okay, let's go. Let's go queen E6 next move. Then queen D7. I'm getting in. I'm improving my position and so on. Yes, bullet tournaments is possible. That could be an idea. Online bullet events could be something we can do. Tomorrow is a rest day, yes. Tomorrow is a rest day. Akash says, Sagar, please invite Samay. I think maybe we'll ask Samay, but he has mentioned he would like to come to the commentary or, live streams in the second half of the year. Most like he will start streaming. I think we can invite Biswa, Vaibhav, someone if they are available to join us for some time, just to talk about what's happening in their life. Everyone's missing them. We can also call some of our top players like Vidit, Prag, Gukesh. Gukesh is playing in Menorca, so maybe not Gukesh, but let's say Arjun. Arjun, by the way, is going to Kazakhstan to play in the Sati Zuldis Open, which is going to happen from 18th, I think, 19th. We're going to cover it live on our channel. We'll follow Arjun. He's going to play against some of the best players in the world. That would be amazing. Tomorrow, if possible, could you arrange any tournaments? Harilal says. Maybe Harilal. I'll try to think if possible. Ravi Teja says, I get it by apart from prizes, make a friendly online event by ChessBase. It's so fun to learn as well. That's possible. We can do friendly, but let's say today we did an arena to just learn and enjoy this world championship match, right? The openings and all. And there was someone who scored all 100 out of 100, and then someone said, I checked through their games and that was not fair. I mean, yeah. Ash says it'll be good to have VD. It's been long time seeing him on streams. Yes, I will ask him, VD. Ding is striking back now, so it gets interesting. In fact, guys, one of the things which is very critical for any tournament, for that matter, beat world champ. By the way, he played E7. He's not into sadistic thing. That's, Ding is very, very kind in that sense. He will finish off the game smoothly. Like he won't make you sort of wait for the end to arrive. So whenever some big tournament is held, or whenever anything is held, most of the times we look at the lineup. We are talking about, oh, is this guy there, is this guy not there? But many times, more often than not, it's the chess which catches the attention of the people. Yes, it does make a difference if Magnus is there or not there. But if the chess starts to get good, like in such a, and there's enough time, like let's say 4 games, 2-2, you will see that the interest in this world championship match grows, because there is a good prize fund attached to it, 2 million euros, that's 18 crore rupees. There is a very nice dedicated tournament that is being done, and all of that around it. So I have a feeling right now Magnus would be feeling a little bit like, I should be playing here, although he says in his interviews, I don't care. And of course, we can't really speak for him, but I do feel like he must be missing it, no? When someone blunders like knight d4, and Magnus like, no, I could have I could have retained the title. दीपक चौहान सेज, सागर भाई कोई स्टोरी सुनाओ ना आपके जमाने की. हाँ, करेक्ट. आई हैव टू रिमेंबर. राइट नाउ माय मेमोरी डज नॉट हेल्प मी. टू ओल्ड टू रिमेंबर. Okay, what do we do? Rook g7. No, I mean, what is the move here? King g8 check. Okay, queen f7. I think this is what he will do. He will stop queen e6. How do we break through? Oh, nice. Can you find the breakthrough here? I think it's easy. It's easy. It's direct. It's saral. It's simple. Can you find it? D6. D6. Exactly. Exactly. Good, guys. D6 takes here, takes here, and knight f7 is a threat, and you take here, and I take here, and you say, okay, take here, take here. Then you just sort of put your hand forward in resignation and say, good game, ding, you played well today. Okay, d6. I am expecting resignation after d6. Queen f7 has happened. This is the live board position. I am expecting d6 and game over. Alok says, why don't you use live video of championship? Well, I don't have the rights to it, so we haven't been able to put it. Yes, King Pawn says, Arjun will play Kramnik. Okay, guys, remember, this is the tournament which we will also live stream. It's going to be great fun. 3-4 days. Maza aa jayega, Arjun. We'll see the World Championship also, but we'll see Arjun also in action. Kramnik, Grishchuk, Vincent Kaimar, Boris Gelfand, Ho Yifan, Katrina Lagno, Bibi Sara Asaubayeva, and Levon Aronian. Is Levon playing? Nice. That would be a great event, right? No? Fun. Okay, now just d6 next. And this is game over. I am expecting that. Again, as we all know, Ding is not into sadistic pleasure here by making moves like a4, king g2, rook e2, rook e3. He's more like, let's kill it. Mukul Manghani says, Sagar sir, in earlier World Championship games, BD would comment Samay was involved. Now they try to ignore the Janta unless a sponsor calls them. I beg to differ in a big way here. I don't think they are ignoring anyone. I think everyone has aims in life, and Vidit is very serious about his aim, his goals in chess. He's working really hard. He's right now world number 18. He's India number 2. He hopes to reach further down the ladder, become top 10 player. Same with Samay. He would love to become one of the best comedians in the world. He's working hard for it. He does his shows, he works hard, he writes his jokes, and all of that needs time, effort, and energy. So I think we need to be with them, and I think it would be nice when they succeed. That would be the best thing to happen. Oh, Marty Rosian Hike is also there in that Arjun event. Javokir, Sindarov. Oh, and Vakit. Wow, that's a great event. It's a great event. Srinidhi says, any comments on Peter's tweet? Srinidhi, I haven't checked it yet, that tweet. Sanyogita says Rajabo is happy. Guys, Rajabo is live streaming. Temur Rajabo is live streaming right now. If you guys can just go to his stream and just say hi to him, just Chessbase India stream or whatever, Chessbase India raid, or just say Raja keep streaming like his stream, it would be amazing. Raja is streaming after a long time, and generally it takes there's a lot of inertia when you are not streaming. You feel like you don't want to stream, you don't want to set up your mic, your camera, everything. And he has taken that step and he's moved forward and he's streaming. And if you guys can just support him, just give him a shout out. It's on his channel. I think the link, I can put it in the chat, and then if, or maybe some mod can put it in, and if you guys can go there and just say, it would be amazing. Queen to f7. Let's go. Ding. Come on. 12 minutes left. You have to make 4 moves. Thank you, Siddharth Ranadev, for putting in the stream link. Today there's this every day they play one game. This is the 4th game. Yes, d6, cd6. Oh, he played. I was expecting maybe after knight d6 then. Because you're just cleanly losing a piece. Oh no, he plays on. He goes queen g8. Ah, okay. Let's see. How do we finish it? Guys, think what is the cleanest way to finish. One is knight takes e8, queen takes e8, and I want to go rook d1, but my e7 pawn will fall. I want to go rook d1, rook d8. So just to show you, knight e8, queen e8. I want to go rook d1, rook d8, but he will take on e7. Okay. What else can I do? Knight e8, queen e8. Maybe queen e6, threatening queen takes f6. If rook f7, I have queen f7. If rook h6, then I have rook d1. Yes, so f6, how do you defend f6 after that? I think that's done, right? Oh, that happened. Wow. I'm like, okay, 40th move, king g7. Both players have 1 hour, but what to do with that 1 hour? Okay, how do we finish it now? But now the now the e7 pawn is not hanging. So rook d1, rook d8, over. Rook d1. Rook d1. Okay, rook f1 also. Yeah, Tanmoy Bhadra, that's what has happened in the game. Rook f1 now, rook h6, and then you can go rook d1, or you can go directly rook d1. The problem with direct rook d1, this is nice, guys. Look at this. If I go rook d1 directly, he goes king g6, and I can't go rook d8 because of queen e7. So what you should do is you should first go rook f1 so that you can attack here, and that's what he did. Very smart. And now in order to defend it, you can't move the queen because you make a queen. He goes here. Now the rook is no longer attacking this way, so you can just jog your rook to d1, and it's over. And this. Mr. Wins and Reads says, finally, I'm so happy that Ding is winning. Oh, f5. But f5, queen e5 check. Queen e5 check. Oh, queen e5, king f7. Ding, Nepo not giving up. Huh? Queen f5. How do we win this? How do we finish? Queen e5, king f7, rook d8, queen e7 is there. Okay, so queen e5, king f7, queen f5. If you take king e7, I have rook e1. If you go king g7, let's finish it well. I have rook d8 here because queen e7, rook d7. That should win. And if king g7, okay, if queen f5, rook f6, queen h7 should, it's game over. f5, queen e5, yeah, king f7. I'm right. I calculated it, yeah, blindfolded. So two moves here and here. By the way, taking here means rook e1. King g7, I thought this move, but okay, it's good enough. Rook d7, win the queen, that's good. And if rook f6, I was thinking this check, yeah, and then okay, king e6. This is where I kind of did not go ahead, but maybe something like check could be an idea, or queen g7 could be an idea. Satvik says, why to analyze this much for a game whose result is already determined? No, I think the reason why I'm analyzing this is because, I often struggled when I used to play to finish off a winning position against a strong opponent. And generally, if you make your practice similar to what you want to do, what are your weak spots in a tournament, like let's say generally if you make bad decisions in closed positions, so when closed positions come, you should try to put extra effort when you are practicing. In the same way, I'm trying to just put all my energy to calculate all the lines. It's just for myself, it's not like a commentator, but I hope that someday when I play, all this all this thing which I do, which I'm thinking on my own, will give me that confidence which is needed when you face a strong opponent. Okay, anyway, does Yan know that he blundered with knight? Exact, I'm sure, at that level, the moment you blunder something like that, it. It's not, you don't even have to wait for. The queen d7 would be a terrible move, Yogesh, because then he would take, rook takes, and king f7, and then the pawn is stopped from queening, and I think that's no longer winning. Nike says, why can't I take here? Yeah, you can take, yeah, Nike. True, true. Why do I have to give this check? Absolutely right. You can take this. But Nike, you can do the same thing with this, and have your move. Same position. So maybe It's a little thing. So I think Ding did it. He gave a check. King f7. Nepo is now moving fast because yeah, and this is the variation which was not so easy to finish. Because after queen at 7, king e6, I was actually waiting for what is the move here that could sort of just cleanly finish him off. And I was not 100% sure what is that move. Although there should be several. How do we finish it? Uh, Queen g7. I like the idea is to play rook e1 check there and then pick up the rook. So I like queen g7. Also queen e7, you can't take the pawn here because, I mean, after queen g7, because then I have rook e1. Oops, sorry. So, what do you play? Queen g7. Is there any other move you think? Rook e1 also directly you could play, but then he will play king d6. Or, okay, nice. This is a nice idea suggested by Viresh. He says, Himang says go rook d8 directly, but Himang, what about queen e7? Is that done or I don't see the finish, or it should be finished somehow, but maybe not. Yeah, it's not. Can't do that. Rook e1 is what you're saying, and after king d7 to bring back the queen, and then try to checkmate him from that side. That could be an idea. But I also am quite impressed with the fact that Yan continues to play. And I think this is an important factor, especially in World Championship matches, where players keep playing a lost position because it helps them to recover themselves. It helps them to get ready for the next game. Already they are half thinking about this, half thinking what they will do after they come back. First, they are kicking themselves for missing a move like knight d4, which they can actually, that all that regret, guilt, all of that feeling which you have, or maybe you feel a little bit of shame that you made that move, all that you can do it on the board while this is getting over. And then when you have already done the press conference, you are in a much better mood. And I think that's a very smart thing to do if you are Jan Nepomniachtchi. Gukesh won against Kostov. King Pawn says. Very, very relevant updates by King Pawn. Thank you so much. And goes to 3.5 on 4. Yeah, I was very interested to see that game. If we can also check that later. Gukesh versus Kostov Chatterjee. He's playing in Menorca. Menorca is a brilliant event. They have actually ramped it up amazingly well. Maybe it's just the second year for them. And they have Neiman playing. They have Fedosiev playing. It's a great event. Jordan. Mohammed Shoaib is saying Nepo is disrespecting Ding. No, Mohammed, that's what I explained, that why they do it. They do it for this reason. I think I don't want to give a check again here and let him run that side. I would like more to so being brilliant said you give this check, go back and give this check, and then maybe no, if he takes then rook e1, king g7, and then maybe you go queen d8. But I think he comes back and it's not finished yet, so let's not go there. I think the best way is to just take him that side. Queen g7, he played it. Ding op, ding op. He finds this move, he's threatening rook e1 check. If the king moves away, sorry, king d6, then you take the rook. If the king goes to f5, you give this check and pick up this rook. No, queen g7 is good. Being brilliant at chess. Rather than going for those lines, look at how Ding is converting this. Move like queen g7 needs a bit of trust, because many times when you don't give a check, you trust your position, you trust your calculation, you trust everything. But when you constantly keep giving checks and trying to force things, you're not trusting enough. And this is a very important lesson to learn here for everyone who is in that checking syndrome, who generally, when they are winning, they want to do everything with checks because they don't want to give an opportunity for their opponent. What they fear generally is that in positions like this, oh, he might get his rook here and he might start to attack here. What they do not see is that, oh, it's such a trivial thing because queen g5 defends this and this. So you see it, right? How you can improve in converting. You don't need to make forcing moves. Okay, rook g6 played. Now, how do we finish it off? Again, a good... I think this one is clear. This one is clear. No? Ah, okay. What do you do next? Ding is preparing for line for post-match interview, says Yala Yula. So now, queen f8. Okay, interesting. Actually, very interesting. I like this move, queen f8. Actually, is it queen f8 is so nice. Wow, guys. Amazing. Well done. Okay, queen f... Actually, queen f8 is over, right? Queen f8. You're threatening he can't take, you make a queen. What is the only move here to keep? Because if you take here, there is rook e1. You lose the queen. What is the only move? Yes, Shravan Kumar, you're right. Queen g8, rook g8, and now what is the move? Tenthil, very good. Being brilliant, very good. Shabad Jot, very good. Shravan Kumar, Naike, Alok Raj, Dharmik, Brunal. Yeah, rook d8. Rook d8, game over. Another way to finish the game is queen g8, and rook d8 and make a queen. And that's the reason why Jan Nepomniachtchi resigns after queen f8. Ding Liren strikes his first ever world championship win, I mean a game victory. The scores are tied at 2-2. Whoa! And as we go into the rest day, it's going to be an epic matchup, guys. We are witnessing something truly exciting, and I hope that you enjoyed today's commentary. I enjoyed a lot being with all of you. And I think Ding OP, yeah, in the chat, guys. Ding has played so well. Let's just look at few of the responses in our chat. Siddharth Ranadu says strikes back. Being brilliant says, oh my god. Senthil says, go Ding. Akshat says 2-2. Sanyogita, he resigned. Crazy. Ding won. Loved it. It was fun. Nice game. Ding, king of Asia. Nice explanations. 3 cheers for Ding. Ding OP. Great commentary. Thank you. Now Ding will become the world champion, says Mayank. Maybe. His chances have definitely improved. Kumar says, I was rooting for Ding today in spite of favoring Nepo. Being brilliant. Still rooting for Nepo though. Oh, nice. Many Nepo fans, as we know already. By the way, guys, before we end this stream, oh, Krishna Pandit, member for 18 months. Thank you, Krishna, for being a member. Hello, Sagar sir. Good to see you back. Thank you, Krishna. Good to see you back as well. Good that all of you came. Guys, we need to have more people joining in as the days go by. I promise you to do some exciting live commentary. For now, I should go back and make a recap on this game. It was an epic game, and I need to work on it to put it on our channel. But thank you all for following. I said that we can watch the game of Gukesh at Menorca, where Pranav is playing. Drew. Oh, Pranav drew with. Pranav is playing brilliant chess, guys. Pranav is just playing fantastic. We also have Aditya Mittal playing against Guen Thaidai 1. Also drawing, and Gukesh beats Kaustav Chatterjee with the black pieces. Wow. Guki monster. I mean, for Gukesh to play an open tournament at an ELO of 2 ding one. For Gukesh to play an open tournament at a rating of 2730 is crazy. Crazy. And it just shows his confidence. And look at this move, bishop c5. Nice. Nice. Nice stuff. Oh, what an attack. By the way, this the thing which I recorded with Gukesh was on how to attack. And here he is finishing off the game with a brilliant, blistering attack. Okay. See you all, guys. Go and check FIDE channel for the post-game conference. It will be great fun to see that. And also see you all. The link which I have pinned here, and also the first link in the description, is Jonathan Rawson, a fantastic grandmaster from Scotland who has come to India and is a very deep thinker, not just a trainer or a player, but also a deep thinker. He is in Calicut and he is going to give a session on 16th of April. If you are in and around that area, think about going there, signing up. There's a Google form that I've put in. Sign up for it and you will enjoy a lot there. So do check it out. Okay. Until then, guys, see you. Goodbye. Tata. And see you all day after tomorrow.